welcome to another beautiful Sunday with the ladies. We have everyone, and we wanted to make sure we had everyone here today because it's our 300th episode. So shout out to everyone who comes and listens to our shenanigans every week, or not every week sometimes, and sometimes we have to take off. And you guys are always understanding. Like I love our regulars, right? And we're gonna get into like really, talking about the show and stuff toward the end of the show. But just wanted to say thank you to everybody. Thank you for tuning in today because yesterday we had some technical difficulties. I don't know, lady, you mind?
I will. Don't worry. Okay. I keep it a buck over here.
Yeah.
So let's okay, look. I think it was like maybe 85% me, 90% me. They were doing some power outage right on my block as soon as I jumped out the shower and get ready for the show yesterday. I got there soaking wet, going up the hill, asking about what time this power gonna be on because they didn't know deep down inside I had the 300 show in about an hour and a half. They told me, you know what? Don't worry about it. It's gonna be there at 4:00 p.m. my time. I say, damn. I went back.
I'm still shocked how they didn't give y'all a notice. Like, what if y'all got like elderly people or something who like need?
They don't care about they don't care about the $122 groceries I bought the other day. They didn't care about the clothes that was in the dryer.
See, that's why I think it was like an unintentional outage.
It has to be.
Because if it's planned, they usually don't tell you have to wait like so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But so I was like over it. I was like defeated a little bit because I don't know. I'm a super planner. So when it don't go the way I plan it, that's a me thing. That's a me problem. So, but we're here now, all four of us. I'm happy to see us. It is 300. That is a lot. It is a lot. And I'm so happy we got all four of us here together. And shout outs to y'all coming through. We love y'all.
Right. Well, thank you for joining us again today. And let's see. We got about 14 people so far. I dropped the ball, guys.
Did you forget something?
I did forget something, and I told myself to do it as soon as I sat down, and I forgot. I kept telling myself to do it, and I forgot.
If it's what I think
if I think it's what you think it is, and if you're able to, you can do it if you don't mind. Or if somebody wants to if we want to rift, right? This episode and other people can become the host, I can do what I needed to do.
Okay. I can do the first topic and you can handle that.
Muted,
I'm sorry. I was saying anyone else can host. Like we've been doing this. So.
Let's round robin. So
right
let's do the intros and then I'll do what I need to do. So that way everybody can go around and I'll try to start doing what I need to do while we're doing
Okay.
That. All right. Let's do lady and then go around and then it'll come to me.
Okay.
So lady, CHAREECE, DELILAH, and me.
All right. Well, good afternoon / evening. This is me, Lady Infamous 415. And mind you, I just want to say the drip from all the ladies, all from the GWG merch shop. Just check it out. We're gonna might do some little things in the future, but this is what we get our threads. We played a game. I think we were gone for about maybe a week, 2 weeks. I want to say
2 weeks.
So 2 weeks. So I played a lot of Division 2. And last time I spoke with y'all, we were doing the DLC. We did that. And now we're doing this thing called the Summit, which is endurance and it's like 100 floors of, enemies that you got to deal with every once in a while, and you have hostage situations, you have hostile agents, and you really gotta, after 50, you better get your shit right because it's not a game. I think I died so many times. I think level in the 50s, I'll just try to second guess, maybe I'm not doing something right. But it's always good to play with the crew and stuff like that. I also played some Vampire Survivors. Okay, I got all the DLCs. I don't know all the secrets, but I got all the DLCs. But let me tell you, DLC for Vampire Survivors $2.49. You know what I'm saying?
Not bad at all.
On Game Pass. So
at this point, they could charge $10 and I'm gonna get it.
You know what I'm saying? So there is a spell book that you can unlock certain things if you have certain spells. I'm gonna send it to you later, Cherise. If you don't feel like looking for certain characters or something, they got a spell for that, and then you do it on the settings. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to learn as I go. So I'm just playing with characters that I didn't 100% on, brand new characters I don't know how to work with, so I can fuse what weapons they got and see what I can, put together as far as like a good run and stuff. Some were very easy to adapt. Some I barely made it. If it wasn't for the tiramisu, I would have been dying. I would have died 15 seconds before the run has ended. That's how bad it was. So I played some of that. I played some Hellblade. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later. But I did play the Hellblade. I played some Call of Duty like I always do. That's like my stress reliever. All the aggression I got throughout the day and the people that get me like frustrated, they just don't know. Give me like 45 minutes of Call of Duty and I'm decompressed. And it is what it is. It's mid. It is mid. But it's fun playing it with friends and talking the shit and kicking the bobo and just being with good people and playing games. I like that. We play a little bit of everything. Zombies is where it's at. I didn't know that zombies would be good, but it's actually kind of good. The zombies it ain't round based. I have a stickler for that because I grew up playing round based zombie maps, but this is open world, so it's a whole nother bag, And I think the last game I played was X Defiant. It came out.
How was that?
Girl, I'm chasing player of the game.
You couldn't get in? Ooh. Wow. That's good or bad.
I played a little bit of it. I'm on level 16. Oh damn. I'm like, I played a little bit, but I'm 16.
Right. That's not a little bit. That's significant.
It's different from the Call of Duties, and it takes a break from it. But for me, it needs to be polished a little bit more. The hit ratio needs to be better because I shouldn't be dying so much. And the battle pass, the microtransactions, you gotta be kidding me. So they got groups from Tom Clancy, Splinter Cell, I want to say the Division, the Cleaners,
I still hate
Libertad from Far Cry, and then you got Dead Set, which is Watch Dogs, right? They blocked that shit. And they was like, either you gonna spend money, you're gonna spend a lot of money to get it, or you gonna spend a little bit of money and grind 700,000 XP just to unlock it and then spend 1,000. You know what I mean?
So like they only give you like I think they give you all of one, right? One faction, and then all the other ones. Some of them they give you one, and then there's one faction which I think is the what's the hacker game they do?
That's it. And see, that would be
the one I would say right there. The one that all of them are locked. All of them are locked. I was like, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They knew everybody would want this one, and they're now locking it all up.
I don't know if I like that.
No, it's definitely I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, they really grabbing like money out this. I'm like, look, I'm not. They want the premium. They got the basic battle pass. They got cosmetics and such, and you gotta grind for every weapon you use. So if you use an MP9, you gotta grind it to level 6. You gotta use it to unlock the attachments and all that other shit. Guns won't unlock until you play. So if I couldn't get another gun until I was level 11, and then I am level 16, so they give me one at 15. So, yeah, it's something to play with. If you're bored, I played because I had all the homies was doing everything.
I said all that. Like, how does it compare to Call of Duty? Since I know you you're big on, you're able to compare the two because you play Call of Duty heavy. So how does X Defiant?
I still hate that name.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of.
I think it's the same thing because the only difference between these two games is the company that they work with. They did the same thing.
That similar?
Yeah, because they use reused access from their games from Splinter Cell, The Division.
They use assets. Oh, yeah, okay.
Put them maps in there. They slap some points in there, and
it definitely feels like that. Like,
yeah,
it feels like it's not a bad game per se, and it's like hard to put your finger on it. But like she said, it's like they like threw in all this stuff, and like all those arts don't necessarily, they're not the same art. So it's like this feels very awkward,
like a melting pot of like
more like a hodgepodge.
Like Call of Duty took they old maps and slapped it in there and slapped some operators in there. Ubisoft did the same thing. The only difference is their microtransactions in Call of Duty is a little more forgiving than the microtransaction from Ubisoft. So their prices is ridiculous.
How much is season pass?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
How much is the season pass?
Season pass, I think, is 2,000 coins, and then but you got to pay money for the actual tokens. I think for Dead Set they wanted $39 in coins. Over $30 in coins.
I was like, yo, y'all are tripping.
Like, I can understand $10.
Your game isn't established enough to be asking for these prices.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess I was asking more so about the gunplay, right? Like, because of the feel of the game.
The gunplay is like, you can feel them shooting at your enemy, but you don't feel the reaction if you get a headshot or a kill.
Oh, I got it.
And it makes me feel out of rhythm. And it makes me feel out of rhythm. But I'm just like,
okay.
I cannot. It's like I said, I played it when y'all wasn't doing nothing and y'all was doing in real life shit. And I'm by myself. I said, you know what?
Look at Lady with your voice. I mean, face. She like,
what you mean?
I do it when Exifying. You play it when you're bored.
Oh, you play it. I don't know if that's good. That's not a good review.
Okay, then take it how you want to take it. That's all I played this week, y'all.
Okay.
All right, CHAREECE.
All right. Of course, it's 300 episodes. Y'all know who the hell I am.
They could be brand new.
Oh, my bad. We got brand new folks here. All right.
Yeah, we got some new folks in here because
my bad. CHAREECE here, and for 2 weeks. I apologize. My fault that we took off last week because my daughter graduated from high school.
Let's go.
Had to celebrate for my baby. So 2 weeks, I played a lot of Diablo and I played a lot of the Division. I forgot how much I love that game. And
Diablo or Division? Which one?
Both. I am level 45. I would have got it last night, but I would have got 50 last night, but I was just like, oh my god, I'm tired of doing hell ties. I need to take a break.
For which character?
I actually, that's nothing. I decided to play a rogue this time.
I'm rogue. We're rogue.
Arthur. My little shadow girl is like top notch. Like I pop her and like me and her, she on one side and we both taking out enemies. It's nice. I forgot, and plus I'm playing on my Steam Deck, and I'm sitting on my sofa bothering my husband playing games. It's like the life. This is what we grew up to do. Like this is the life. And then I also my new, I don't know if it's gonna stay new, but my new gacha game that just dropped, Wuthering Waves. Like I swear I want to call this Wuthering Heights because of the book, but I hated that book, so I'm trying not to associate the two, but I hate the name.
So what happened?
What you say? Lady? They mid. This is a mid game.
A mid gacha game?
But they got you though.
Hey, we have not spent any money, and we have no plans to spend no money. Okay, that's just how it's mid.
So what's the deal on Star Rail and
I'm still playing those. They getting their $10.
Got you.
Oh really?
Wuthering Waves is not.
Okay.
The acting, the voice acting is horrible. It's supposed to be it's kind of like Genshin, but you took a little bit too much inspiration from Genshin. Not just a little bit. You took way too much. I don't even need to read how to do the puzzles or how to fight certain things because you took it directly from Genshin. Just put a reskin on it and call it a day. I kind of wish they would have went a totally different direction. The setting for the game is different. Like it's a futuristic dystopian. The world has come to an end. We got to rebuild type mess. You know, we've been there, done that before. But it's weird. The monsters are interesting because I fought a car one day. I fought a dude on a motorcycle. It was.
How you fight a car?
Hey, it grew legs and started attacking me. So you know, I just showed up for it. I won though, you know, and then I caught it because that's the one thing about this game that I do like. That is the only thing that's keeping me involved is the combat. It's a action adventure type game, and it's the combat is fast paced, very fast paced. You can die easily if you don't do your combos right. I don't know, but it's too much like Genshin, so it's not getting my money until something changes.
Ooh.
Sorry. What else have I been playing? I don't know, just tinkering with my Steam Deck. Other than that, nothing.
Tinkering how?
Let's see. I was trying to add art to my non-Steam games on there to make sure I'm doing it correctly. So I figured out.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. To like, yeah.
Yeah, for when we got the story box. How to, when you take photos in non-Steam games, how to actually get them to show up on Steam, which I have not fully figured out that problem yet, but I'm getting there, I believe so. I've found the files in the desktop mode. I just gotta tinker a little bit more. But I'm getting there. I'm getting more comfortable. Is that even how you supposed to say that? I'm getting better at figuring out that stuff, or trying to figure out that stuff, because I don't want to mess nothing up. But yeah. So yeah, that's what I've been playing this week.
All right. What about you, Delilah?
So for me, believe it or not, I actually went back and started the Tall Tales, the Sea of Thieves campaigns.
Oh wow!
Yeah, because I figured that
believe it or not, right?
Yeah, I figured out that you can go back and play all of them, right? So I figured I want to see the story beats on the Sea of Thieves games and stuff. I was really trying to figure out the overall mass appeal of that game, because I remember I played the game when it first dropped, and y'all know we jumped in it a few times, but we never really kind of went back. And I was like, man, I gotta check out some of these campaigns, and so I was trying to figure out whether they were like, I was trying to like compare them to like maybe the raids in Destiny, you know, like they're these big set piece type things, and sure enough, that's exactly how they feel. Like, you know, they have the little, you know, jointing like cut scenes and stuff, and give you story beats and stuff. So it's kind of dope. But I'm on this Shroudbreaker story, which is the very first one, and it's got like, I would say about 5 to 6 different sections, but it's like for the Shores of Gold part, it's like 9. Mm-hmm. But it's been interesting. So Sea of Thieves. I roll credits on Hellblade 2, which we'll talk about a little bit later. Absolutely loved that game. I played the first one. I liked the first one. The combat to me, I'm getting used to, but once I figured it out, and you know, some of the like the timing and stuff, it kind of draw you in. And just, you know, playing a Senua, just the fact when she go through her like psychotic like psychosis like episodes, mm-hmm. like it's just the way the world transforms. To me it just pulls you in, and I think Ninja Theory did a bang up job. And again, like we'll talk about it a little bit deeper later on. I also played Starfield, because y'all know they got the 60 FPS update on console, and like the updated maps and stuff like that. So that's so much better, being able to. It looks good. It feels great at 60. It still looks good too, like graphically. The maps are way better because you're able to find stuff. You can tag certain shops, and then it'll take you right to them. It's a lot of quality of life stuff that should have been with it release. That's really helpful right now, as far as the game is concerned. So and y'all know I absolutely love Starfield. So, you know, just going back through it, got a new ship and stuff like that, back into the building, and, you know, hijacking people's, you know, y'all know how Starfield is. So loving that. And I played some more of Tales of Kenzara. Finally completed to beat the third boss. I think last time we talked about it, I was on the first boss, but I'm at the third boss now. Finally completed her, because it's, you know, female, but yeah, the game still hadn't changed much for me though. We got a new ability. Them like, mm-hmm. You know, It's like it's not. It's I don't know why. I
Is
guess
it because it's a new studio, new IP?
I just think it's because like y'all know like Metroidvania is my favorite. Like that's my genre. Like Ori, Metroid, like Symphony of the Night. Like I really play Metroidvania games, and so this one's just. It's like it's missing something. I try to give them the benefit of the doubt because it's an indie studio, but it's okay. It's I don't want to call it mid, but it's okay.
Mid is so harsh, but it's the truth.
Mid is harsh. It feels
I just want to point out though, when we say mid, we're not necessarily saying it's a bad game. We're just saying
people use mid for bad game though. People choose.
I just think it's average. That's what I think, because it's right in the middle.
I see the thing is with that game, I see what it tries to do, and some of the execution it has, you know what it is? It has these ebb and flows. You could tell parts of it that's super polished and parts that's not. It's like, okay, they really polished this part, but then this part looks like they just was like, whatever. And then you get to another part and it's really polished, it's another part, and it's like, And it's like it's interwoven like that. And so it's just, it feels, I can feel the disjointing part of it. I guess that's the best way to put it. And I'm just keep hoping. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play it some more. I hope it get better. And I'm like, I hate that with a game. Like when you start playing it, you were like, okay, this should be getting good soon. And what's ironic is I actually felt that with Hellblade too, and we'll get into it. But yeah, that's basically what I've been playing. And so welcome everybody. Y'all know, as they said, it's the 300th episode. We glad y'all here. Yeah, I guess you can take away, Boogie.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
My computer is literally telling me right now I'm not connected to the internet.
We can hear you and see you.
I'm saying.
I don't know. I may get dropped at like any time. So if I do, I'll just try to reconnect. But it's like weird as hell. Like, yeah, even speed test is telling me I'm not connected. I don't know how I'm talking.
Okay.
So yeah, for me, I've been playing a ton of Diablo. I don't know why it always pulls me back in, but it does.
It is
crack. It's so wild. Like they change some things, and it just makes the game different. It makes the game feel a little different, and it's enough to make you want to keep playing.
I never did thought I was like the seasons, but I do.
Yeah, I don't even mind like redoing my character because now
I can't. Y'all gonna have to tell me like, give me another guide or something to get me back into that game. I can't even make myself go back to it
because it's like it can be such a like lazy gamer game. Like I can just put it on I just will boot it up on my Steam Deck on the couch, and I'll like play an hour. And while I'm doing the hour, I'm doing the little things that I need to do, and then
I guess the button. I don't know.
Dad said he has a problem with that too on the controller.
Yeah,
I don't know why. It works great on the Steam Deck. I have no problem on the Steam Deck, and then when I'm on my computer, I play keyboard and mouse. But the Steam Deck is like the controller, I'm assuming. Like,
y'all know I gave my husband my Steam Deck. He hasn't played it.
Oh, damn.
Why'd you give it to him?
Cause he plays PC games, and I figured he would like it. Hopefully he hear this because I want to see him play it. Like it's just I walk in his office, it's like sitting right there looking back at me like, yeah.
Whether he's listening now or if he listens later, you're on notice.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And I actually, because I'm eyeing the OLED, I kind of want to get.
That's what I got.
Yeah, I kind of want to get. That's what I'm saying. I kind of want to get the new.
I kind of want that too, but I'm waiting for the summer to see if they announce anything. Because I've also heard rumblings of it coming.
Yeah.
So I just wanted the battery life is so much better.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, so I was like, my husband, he'll enjoy this. He'll hand me down.
Because the battery life on the one that we have, the original one, Delilah, is like trash.
I know. I have it. I know.
Yeah. Like my pain. Like
it's bad. But and usually like even when I play on it, when I was playing the Steam Deck, like I would keep it like charged, like I'll keep it plugged up because I would hate a long session and like low battery, be like dang, so.
And I told you that I can really only play like an hour of Diablo. And I'm playing through the launcher for Blizzard. So I can get about an hour of playtime in, and then like it just starts fucking up. I think because so much is going on, in that game, like all the little things.
It's a RAM thing, like it just kind of fills up quickly.
It must be because like then all of a sudden it's just like stuttering shit.
Ooh, that's the worst with that kind of game.
Like, all right, let me go get my ass somewhere so I can get off. But yeah, so playing a lot of that, playing Division with Lady and Wolf, and we played a couple of times. Well, no, actually, I think I haven't been able to play with CHAREECE. I think each time I'm like fucking up and miss you.
Oh,
so. Yeah, that and
I know, Tier.
At the same time, her ass was online last night after I already told her that
I like the switch up. I like the switch.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like I already said, hey, and I was just putting it out there because people try to cry wolf and be like, nobody contacts me. Okay, so then I put out the feelers and I'm just like, all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and play. I played until like midnight.
I got
That's
off.
late for Boogie, y'all.
I don't know what time it was.
I was
but like I was playing on my Steam
I'm
Deck.
like, what's going on, boo?
It got cold on me. It died on me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it didn't die. I got locked up. I think I was playing too long on my Steam Deck and the game froze.
When the battery starts dying, like when you get to the red, then it's like Mr. Robot.
And see, the battery was like on 49, 50%, something like that. But I have been playing for like almost 3 hours straight on the remote play.
I wish. I wish. I wonder if it's remote play though that's not taking as much battery. What do you think?
It could be.
Because she's not playing it like natively from the device.
Oh god, no.
Through,
you streaming it. Oh wow.
Which it does give me the option to stream from my computer. Because my computer has Steam and you can stream directly to your Steam Deck from your computer. So maybe I'll try that and see if it like makes any difference in battery life. It'd be like playing through cloud, right? Like you're not using as much power on the native device.
I think so. Don't quote me on it. Because when I do play my
it's probably
Steam
better.
games,
Better. It's like a browser, right? It's like you playing it through a browser. So shouldn't it be better? Like, wouldn't it be better?
Like I said, I haven't had a problem. It only really started lagging up when I was like around 2.5, 3 hours. And then it was, at first it was only even noticeable. It only really got noticeable was at a loading screen. Then it just got hung up. Other than that, I ain't have no problems. That was literally the first time I've had a problem playing. So, hey, Steam Deck for the win for sofa gaming.
I low key want to trade in my Switch for a deck.
Wait, well,
is it worth it? Is it worth a trade?
No. Because
how big is your Steam library? Because that may help.
I got a lot of games.
No, not even how much. It's how much of them are playable for the Steam Deck.
Right,
go through there and check if they got the little green check mark.
All I need is RimWorld. That's all I need. I can play RimWorld.
You can't see that. That's not for one game. For one game, though.
No.
You won't buy it for one game. Come on now.
Yo, but that would be doing. You know what? I'm gonna check and see just if that game is playable.
RimWorld. Oh, I know for sure. It will. The graphics ain't that demanding, so
yeah. No, but it doesn't. Does it have text on it? Because sometimes they tell you that.
Yeah, it does. Sometimes, like to read like missions and stuff, but not like dialogue.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. RimWorld.
It gotta be there. It's like so low budget.
It is. You know what? It's.
It is verified. So there you go, lady.
I know it would be. You don't need nothing to run that shit. I can't believe you can't play that on your phone.
That's true. You can play it on
your phone. We do play Vampire Survivors on our phone.
Right.
Sometimes.
Same to me.
See, but the thing is, it's the mods.
Delilah, you muted again.
I was saying that, but Vampire Survivors is kind of like it doesn't need a lot of resources to kind of run that game.
I don't think the other game does either.
Oh well, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say is that I don't think it needs a lot of resources.
Yeah,
and when you think about it, I think Assassin's Creed the new one's supposed to be coming out, and you're going to be able to play it on your iPhone.
Yeah.
Natively?
I don't know. I can't confirm. I'm not gonna say
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
We will not
We
confirm.
got some super chats. Y'all want to go ahead and try to get these?
Yeah, do you mind going ahead? Do you mind going ahead, Delilah?
I wasn't gonna do it, but
Why
I
you
can.
gonna do
You already said it. You might want
Yeah,
to.
you brought it up.
All right, bet I'll do it. Let's see. How do you do it? I don't have the thing. I have.
All right, okay, I got you. First one, $10 from Jay Rambert. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Congrats on 300. Yay! Thoughts on what seems to be weekly Xbox rumors. I think Microsoft should come out and either confirm or deny the rumors so people can move on with their lives. Personally, I don't think they
move
should
on with their lives.
So they ain't
It's
gonna
stopping
really-
folks' lives. It's stopping lives. It's stopping lives, I guess.
But
It's
no comment.
oh yeah, Delilah can't say anything.
We just started. I ain't trying to be petty so quick.
Why not?
Right? Why not? We supposed to be relaxing, episode.
Yeah. But I don't think they
Chill.
should come out and deny or say anything because in the long scheme of things, hey, it's free publicity. It could be the wrong kind, but still. But like, I guess these journalists, people, whoever be paying for these clicks, got to eat. So
I'm telling you.
let them do what they do. Long as I think more people should verify what they read before they read it. Like, I read all kind of crap in the middle of the night, but I have to read it at least twice, sometimes even 3 times on 2 different sources before I actually come back and report it to the ladies.
Yeah, and sometimes people run with the headlines. You know what I mean?
And that part, and don't even read nowhere near the entire article. I would just suggest that we, the people, start checking our sources and where we're actually getting these stuff from. Like, not everybody and their mama can make a website in their basement, but if it is not a verifiable source, if they ain't got the credentials to even be reporting the news, why are you running with it? Let it go, read it, giggle, and move on.
People, they're getting really good too, because I saw what's it called, some post that somebody what is it called, subposted, right? And it was like Africa. It sounds super official, right? Like, not like a librarian, but I'm thinking of somebody else that's like keeping knowledge is the word I'm looking for.
Archivist.
Yeah, something like that, right? Africa Archive or some shit like that, right? And they like said something completely false. And like the note underneath, the community note was like, this is false. This is supposed to be this and this is supposed to be that. And I'm just like, I guess it's probably like the best thing that Twitter could have done, but like, do people read these? And then like people have to take the time out, like you said, the research to then say, okay, this person is completely incorrect. I don't know what to do, honestly, because it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. And then who else? Sir X-Man with the $5 super chat. Congratulations on 300 episodes, ladies. Keep that flow going. Don't let nothing hold you back. I believe in you, ladies. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Make sure I hydrate. Thank you.
How you don't know Hargy Shiny? He's everywhere.
My bad. I apologize.
$2,
I apologize. Thank you for the $2 super chat that I did not recognize who you were, but apparently you're somebody.
Fonzarelli's co-host.
My bad.
Come on.
My bad. I apologize. That's on me. Yell at me, not the ladies. There was one more. Look.
Oh my God.
What you mean? That's what I'm gonna tell you right now, if you ain't doing it like this, do not talk to me. Shout out to Shakira with the $20.
Thank you, Shakira's.
But if you're reading the check, you're like, how I catch a straight?
I just told the truth. He got back because I just told the truth.
He late anyway. That was like 10 minutes ago.
Appreciate that though.
Love you.
I know.
But yes. All right. What we got next? Oh, Boogie, can we start now or what?
Yeah, let me give you a couple of them, okay?
All right. So, as a thank you to our loyal people who have followed us for God knows how long. How long we've been doing this? 6, 7 years? I don't even know anymore.
6
Anyway,
years.
200 episodes.
7? Is it 7 already?
I don't know.
No, 6. I did the
solid 6. A solid 6.
Solid 6.
50
Okay.
episodes a year, roughly.
I tell you what, y'all have kept me sane,
That part. Free therapy.
right?
Yeah.
Like, because we obviously aren't doing it for the numbers, but
I mean, clearly.
And then Shorty ain't doing it for the money. And
so
Shorty
we
ain't for the
enjoy
money.
it. Like, we enjoy getting together and talking about games every week. Like,
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, so as a thank you, we're gonna start dropping some codes in the chat. If you get one, please let us know. That way we
That's
know
all we
to mark
ask.
it-
That's
to let us
all we
mark it off
ask.
the list.
yeah, like, tag us on Twitter if you're on Twitter. You know, there's a lot of you guys watching on Twitter too, which
Yeah.
I'm only putting it in the chat. Well, no, I
It's only on the
can put it in
YouTube
both
chat.
chats, right?
Yeah, you can put it in both chats.
Probably can.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm gonna do too is I'm gonna change like 2 of the numbers or well, I'll only do numbers, right? Because if I do numbers and letters, it'll be like super hard. What do you think?
Yeah, numbers is fine.
Okay, so I'll change 2 of the numbers. Only 1 through 10. Whoever gets it first gets it. All right.
Good luck, y'all. Good luck.
Let us know. Oh, and we got a super chat coming in. I don't know if I like this super chat. Game click 300. Congratulations, ladies. Superman 2 is still goated though.
Spider-Man. You said Superman.
Oh,
You mean Spider-Man.
my bad. That's just how much I don't care. Spider-Man 2 is still goated though.
You mean Miles
Again.
Morales? You mean Miles Morales?
Miles Morales, maybe.
Miles
but,
Morales. Oh man, come on, y'all. The shade.
You lucky I didn't drink no alcoholic beverages before the show. So
I know,
I'm over
right?
here-
We is sober as I don't know what.
we try to be classy and professional, because if I was like,
Are
this
we?
could be a different show. Sometimes.
No?
That part. That part.
Alright.
Y'all don't get us canceled on the 300 episode.
But that
I'm just saying.
You know, it's getting later here. You know what I mean?
that's all right. Hey, I can go get one in the refrigerator real quick.
I got Incredible Hulk in that back refrigerator. Don't get me started, girl.
Yo, when you said that you had bought that, I was like,
I know. I was
I'm like, is this
really
early?
late that?
Maybe I want to be in the
what
early.
is this?
Look, y'all know her ass is like stuck in like 2003, right?
I am stuck. I'm sorry, but it is
Yo.
what it is.
The stories I can
At least
tell
she
off
say
that
Mad Dog
drink.
2020.
Yeah, no.
At least
Like, I love ladies. I love ladies. I'm like, you
I didn't
know,
say no Four Loko. I didn't say no that liquid stuff that they had back in the day. No, none of that. But I get what you're saying. I'm stuck a little bit.
you know when I knew,
I'm mad
when I
at
knew you
a
were stuck?
specific year too, 2000,
Because that was the
2003.
year I graduated from high school. So I'm like, that was it. And that was like peak Timberland boots and shit. And you know,
What's wrong?
I
I
got
got
you.
you know what?
As soon as she wanted the high heel Timberland boots, I was like, yeah, she's stuck.
It was so bad.
Hey,
Lady,
hey,
I wanted them boots too. Don't feel bad.
Look,
Yeah,
look.
you wanted.
Did you get them? Did you get them?
I had them. Like,
Okay.
it's a wrap though.
Did you get them?
I did not find them in my size.
Don't worry. I'm gonna wear the shoes. They're gonna be like, look, you got some nice shoes. And that's all it takes. I like the shoes. Yes, they're vintage. They're vintage.
I do have some purple Tims.
But they're heels.
I had some purple ones too.
No, they're not in heels.
Mm-mm.
But I used to rock them though. Oh my God. I still got them.
You a pack rat.
Y'all can have that. You can have that.
I'll take it.
Was that all? We did all of them? We did all the...
Yeah, all of them so far.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, and then I gave out one code, which something wrong with each one of these people. Everybody got some stipulation on how you get their damn gift card. I shouldn't be fighting to give you money. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm letting you know right now, we only got one PlayStation gift card right now because they told me that only one per customer.
Oh, really?
So I'm like, well, you only gonna get one.
Are you serious?
From me. I'm for real. on Best Buy.
You don't like
They
PlayStation. They a bunch
you
of
can only do
bitches.
one per customer. So the reason why I was probably making all these crazy faces is because Best Buy, like everybody was giving me trouble. Amazon, all these places. And then I go to Best Buy, and they canceled the whole order because I had all of them in the order. Because PlayStation's like, no, only one.
So if y'all don't get enough PlayStation codes today, that's their fault.
Yeah, that's their fault.
It's not on us.
Not on us. Because I
It's
tell you what,
The bias, I guess,
right?
is there because I'm mad. All right. So what we wanted to do today is just give a little bit of our perspective on the recent discourse, right? The Hellblade discourse, and mainly because it was like everywhere on Twitter. And I don't know, I was very hopeful that this wasn't going to happen with this game. I don't know why.
Come on.
I don't know why.
Come on.
Because I know why,
like-
because it was well received the first time.
Yeah. And then it's just like, so has everyone decided that we have to throw shit at the wall on Twitter, or like what? Like, and I want to give you guys opinions, because opinion on a game and opinion on a discourse. Let's do that. Is that too much, or you want to do opinion on a game first and then do discourse?
I think opinion of the game first, because then it sets the like what we think
Okay. I
before
don't
we go
mind
into
doing
discourse. Okay.
So I'll go first since I went last time. Is that cool with y'all?
Mhm.
Cool. So I played the game. I was gonna try to show it, but my internet's being weird. But anyways,
Obviously.
I will say that the first part of the game was a tad slow. And I mean the first hour. And that's key, because I feel like a lot of people gave a full game review on the first hour. And the first hour is slow, but then it picks up. I love the way the combat is now. And I also like that the puzzles weren't like, they seem like they eased up just a little bit. You know, they're not like, they're not super easy, but they're not as hard as they were in the first game. The graphics I like. The pairing is fucking hard. Pairing is so hard. I was just having the damnedest time. And I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. I know I'm pushing the button, you know, but I enjoy the game. I can't wait to see where the story goes. And I think I've only had to look up one thing, and it was hilarious that I didn't realize to like pick up the damn torch. It's like going around in a circle and a circle.
Was it the forest? Was it the forest?
Yeah, it's like when you're like basically fighting your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
try not to. Well, I guess you.
I was trying not to spoil it.
Yeah.
I'm not playing this game, so y'all good.
Well,
But if people listening could be.
Oh, my bad. I forgot about y'all.
They should know by now. They should have played the game before we start talking about it. How about that?
No.
No.
I mean,
You
no, you feel like I said it in a way that didn't spoil anything. Anyway,
or you just say spoiler alert, then
right. And if you are gonna spoil something, just say spoiler alert.
Yeah.
And then like count to like 10 or something. I don't know. Anyways, favorite part is the combat. The story is pretty, like, I like it. The voices aren't really bothering me like they were the last time. I guess because I expect it. Right?
Tone it down. That's how I feel to me.
You think so?
Yeah.
I will say, them bitches in my head are getting on my fucking nerves. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Don't you see me trying to do this shit?
Did you? Dang it! I want to spoil something so bad, but I'm not.
You can't, but you don't want to spoil it.
I'm not.
Wow, did you see how she came at you?
Yeah, I see that. I'm gonna get it.
But yeah, I'm like, y'all need to shut the fuck up. Y'all don't see me in the midst of this. I'm doing it. So, but yeah, to me, it's like a funny thing. Like, I almost want to like talk back to them, you know?
I would. I think that would be the only way I could
It's so
say.
snarky and shit, and I'm just like, I'm here. Y'all bitches ain't even here. So
it sounds wild. And what's funny is like in the game that comes up too. Like as you play it, that comes up too. So I don't know where you are, so I don't want to spoil it. But it's something she says when that happens. Yeah,
I'm glad, because I was feeling that way. I'm like, y'all shut up.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, it's so cool. But anyway,
yeah, you can go ahead now.
as far as this game, like graphically, it sets the bar to me. I'm sorry, I haven't seen anything look this good. Period. It looks like you're watching CG the entire game. The entire game. I've even like started, when you were walking and it's further the game, you're walking with someone, and then like I even stopped and they started talking. I went and panned the camera around just to see their faces while they were talking. Everything's still fully animated, mannerisms. All they do a good job.
Transition and everything.
Yes,
is like really good.
Top notch. The production quality is ridiculous on this game. Completely ridiculous. I love the combat. To me, the combat feels very weighted. I love the transitions between the combat too. And like you're right, that parry, like you have to be precise. Like you have to really time it. It took me a while to really catch like the animation that you need to click the button on in order to catch them each time. But once you nail that each time, it's almost like you watching a choreographed fight scene in a movie. Once if you land it consecutively enough times. And one thing, just to kind of as a pro tip, when you're playing in the combat, when she has a successful block, it'll block gold, and if she blocks too late, it'll show red. And
I was wondering. Okay.
Yeah, so if you block it like on time, it's gold, and if you do it like 3 in a row, she'll get too fatigued. So you have to really I had to really pay attention to understand exactly how to get more flushed out fight scenes in the combat. I mean, this game for me, if I had, y'all know I'm big on the scores. So like if I had to give it a rating, it'd be a 9 out of 10 for me on this game. And
I feel like I have to play more before I can give it a score, because I'm not giving y'all a score on like an hour and 45 minutes of gameplay. That's not
I've completed it, and I went back and went and got achievements. I think it took me a total time, it was like 10 hours, 18 minutes roughly. To when I beat the game, I think I was like about at like 9 hours and some change. So it didn't take me long to go back and find the other. I only missed like 3 things, so it didn't take me long to go back and get the other 3 items or collectible things or whatever. But another thing I love about the combat is that it feels really, really visceral and weighted. Like it feels like every fight she's gonna die. Like
it's like yeah.
And then like the facial expressions, and then the enemy's expressions, and like they're really trying to kill you. It's like no hesitation that they're trying to kill you. It's no play. You even see like they kill people beside you, next to you, behind you, and then they're trying to kill you too. And it's all, they did such a fantastic job to me on like making you feel scared in those moments. And if I had to pick one thing that I kind of think they could have did way better on, to me, it was the pacing. Because that first hour, like you said, was kind of like a drag a little bit. It was great to see. They did a lot of nice and cool transitions and cut scenes and stuff like that, combat beats. But to me, it was just too long to get to like, oh, this is how this game is going to flow. Like,
because you like couldn't run the whole first hour.
Yeah, once that unlocks, then it just feels like, okay, now we're moving. Now we're getting to it. But yeah, to me, it's just the pacing did a little bit adjustments, but all in all, the total package of that game, now that I've completed it, great. I want more. Like I was so frustrated when it was over because I wanted more. I'm like, yo, that's it. Like I want more of it, So yeah, that's why to me with the whole discourse and stuff, it was confusing and polarizing. But when you think about the first game, it was polarizing as well. So. It's not for everybody. It's definitely a game that's not for everybody.
So I want to make sure we get this super chat. We have 2 of them actually, and then just a reminder to folks. So the codes have 2 numbers that are switched, and not switched like that, but like they're the wrong number.
Wait, so you should have put question mark, because then I guess. Because that's a lot. You got to go through each one of them and figure out which one of them is out of all those numbers.
If it's good enough for Maven Nelson to do that shit, then I can do that shit. All right.
Oh damn!
I switched 2 numbers. Y'all can figure it out. It's not that hard.
You switch 2 numbers or 2 letters or 2 characters?
Numbers. Just
2 numbers. Okay, 2 numbers. Okay, bet. Good luck, everybody.
Right. And then I figured that it would be more of a challenge. It's not just like whoever has the faster internet, right? 2 numbers are changed.
Fair.
Have fun. It's only 1 through 10.
Like this.
No,
That's all it is.
No, it's not like this.
So the 1 could be at 8.
Right. Like 1 could have been 8, and I changed it to 1. You know what I mean?
It's a totally different number.
It's a totally different number.
Right. You got
Try
9
it a couple
choices.
times. It's free money. You know.
Man. Just let us know if you've claimed it. That's all.
Please, you go through. If it's like 20, look, I'll wait a little bit before I give another code. If y'all can't get the code in like a half hour, then I'll just put the regular code out there. It's too much for me. All right, so Chareece, you want to read the super chats?
Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord. All
Yes,
right.
Lord.
Yes. Bonte with $100. Thank you, baby. Have a wonderful 300th birthday. Yes, 300th birthday. After the 12 later, but have a great day. So when you listen later, thank you so much for all the support. You have been here like almost since day one.
Thank you, Bonte. Sure. Day one.
Thank you so much. You have always supported us, and so we are greatly appreciated to you, and especially to our other day one fans. We greatly appreciate y'all. And then we have one from Monica. Congratulations on 300 episodes. Keep doing what you're doing. Always looking forward to your episodes. Thank you so much, and we look forward to you because she's usually sometimes just waiting in the chat right before we start.
And with the questions,
with her questions, we be shooting the shit before we even start with her. Thank you so much for being with her. She's also one of our day ones. We greatly love y'all and hope y'all continue to be with us when we hit another 300. You know,
love 300.
It's like Rain G4 in the chat. Hilarious.
Hallelujah.
I did go to church today. You know.
Get the collection plate, Rain G4. Go get it. You got it.
Okay, I'm lost.
We talking about Hellboy?
Right. So, Chareece's turn now.
Oh, I'm not playing the game.
Yeah, you're not playing the game.
You didn't play the first one either, right?
So, I did play the first one, and the voices scared me too much. So, I was like, nah, y'all a little bit too much. Just a little bit close to home. Let me just bypass this one.
One thing I will say, the first game to me is way scarier than the second.
And I have my head like if I'm doing this right here too much, nah, boo.
No, I think I don't know. Delilah says she thinks they toned it down a little, but for me, I just feel like just because I already know it's coming, it's not as creepy.
Yeah, maybe that's
it. Last time playing the first game, we didn't know what to expect. And like all the voices, he was just like, it's too much, you know? So
man, I can't wait to. No one on the panel has beaten this game yet.
No.
Oh my god!
I want to talk about me. I know. Okay. I was thinking the other day, like I'm gonna have to play this in the tub.
Yeah, you can't no more Diablo for you, ma'am.
I know. Diablo got me. I'm like 60,
it's also cloud enabled. You can play it on the cloud too.
Already. But yeah,
Lady, I did watch Lady play if that helps, and that was a bit too much for me also. Like it's a gorgeous game. I'm not gonna lie. Like this game is gorgeous.
My setup does not give the game justice because what I stream to y'all is different from what I see on my screen. That shit's clean. That shit's clean.
It's pretty.
It's beautiful.
And I was watching it like this.
Because
it was on this monitor over here. And I was doing stuff. I was like, At one point, I just let it go. And my daughter came over here. She was like, oh, lady sound like she going through it. She is.
Oh, look, they got me a couple of times. I ain't going to tell you. One time, there's like 2 jump scare moments that got me. I wasn't ready for them at all. And they got me twice.
Yeah.
The part with her dad, like, oh my god, y'all.
I'm on chapter 4.
I need y'all
I'm on chapter 4.
Finish it. Please finish it,
ma'am. Yeah. I will finish it by the next time we be on the show.
All right,
bet. I'll finish.
Bet.
You bet.
I ain't making no promises like that.
I can squeeze it in. I want to knock it off anyway.
How many chapters are there, Delilah?
6.
Oh, well then I'll be done soon.
Yeah.
It's not that long of a game, y'all. It's not long at all. It's 30 minutes shorter than the first game.
And people were like,
right.
We're gonna get to that part. Are you done with your review of the game?
For me?
No, not you.
Oh, yeah, lady, go ahead. Go right ahead, lady.
I think the lady was talking, so I thought she was giving her review.
Oh yeah, but I,
Okay, go ahead.
I was getting into it. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you guys about Hellblade. I think it's not a game that is meant to be fun. It is a experience of a mind of someone with psychosis, and I think a lot of people on the internet put too much. They critiqued it a little bit too much for me, but I personally love the experience. It's a lot of people that go through mental illness, one way, shape, or form. Most of us, if you want to admit it or not, most of us go through it, and this is a slice of what someone went through with these type of issues. And for her to go through these issues and do the things that she's doing and overcoming the fear that she's overcoming, I applaud her for that. You know what I mean? Because it's not easy living life with something that what she's going through and still trying to save people, trying to help people out, still on her mission, you know?
And her past, though? Like,
her past.
Like, dude.
So I'm like, okay, I see where it's going. I'm gonna be honest with you. I played the first game and I couldn't do I only can do a couple of hours at a time.
Yeah, it's heavy.
It's
very heavy. Very heavy.
Very mentally heavy. And I always told myself with that game, with that series, it's 2 hours at a time. Either I'm streaming or either I'm not. That let me appreciate it more than what people perceive it to be. I think if I play more than 2 hours at a time, then I'm trying to rush to finish, and that's not what Ninja Theory is trying to do. They want you to savor the moments that you have with the game, and I think there's some really great moments. But let's call a spade a spade. It is kind of walking simulator-ish.
Oh, it definitely is a narrative. It's a narrative game. It's not you can't compare this game to God of War or
to
DMC
because you can't just walk through the game.
That's true.
You can't just push your way through combat. You aren't just pressing one button or holding one button the whole time.
That's right. And I just think that I
like this better than Telltale. But go ahead.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That is absolutely fine to even think that, because that's the type of thing.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, because we talk about Telltale a lot on this channel, right? Between the I don't know, what's the one that y'all were waiting on? Wolf Among Us, Borderlands.
10 years y'all waiting.
If y'all want
those are clear types of games, though.
Okay, but the thing was with the internet and social media is that it was a walking simulator, and they try to degrade the quality of work that Ninja Theory did, but they forgot about Death Stranding. They forgot Beyond Two Souls. What the one with the
Detroit Become Human?
No.
That's
Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
Similar concepts. Nobody wanna get mad. Nobody want to, say it's a walking simulator or anything like that. You know what I mean? So for them to be talking about Hellblade like that, to be really dogging it, it just, is it short? Yes.
But again, to me, I feel like you want to really play a game like that for a long, extended period of time.
No, and that's what I'm saying.
It's a heavy game. It's a
I know. It's like they don't understand what type of game it is. And my issue is always okay, if I find a game and it's not my type of game, I'll say this isn't my cup of tea. It's not to say that the game is necessarily bad, because someone likes it. Lady loves Hades. I don't love that shit. I put that shit right the fuck back down.
We all have things that we like and don't like.
Right. But we're not gonna. But LB's not gonna tell me.
Not for me. Why do people have to be
fire?
They need to make something else. Why are they wasting their time on this? Because this is their passion project. This is what they want to do. This is the art that they want to present to the world.
Yeah.
Who gives you the right to dictate what they put out? You an investor or some shit.
It's like if I'm an artist and I'm telling you this is the art that I'm going to be doing, would you like to put it in on this? Which is essentially what these companies are doing. And Xbox has said, yes, make your art and we will pay for it. And all y'all motherfuckers is on Game Pass. So play the game. If you like it, great. If you don't, there's other games in Game Pass.
I'm
Sorry.
telling you, it's okay. It's okay. But I did enjoy it though. I'm enjoying it, and I don't care what nobody say on the internet, man. Ain't nobody in my pockets that much to be dictating of how I feel about a game that I'm playing. If I enjoy it for what it is, then I enjoy it for what it is. If you genuinely dislike the game, that's fine too. I don't have a problem. But when you add shit like the game was ugly, the game is 30 frames, it's a walking simulator, Ninja Theory don't need to be making these type of games. That type of shit just bothers me because you're not a developer, you're not a marketer, you are not in the business. You know what I'm saying? So that's just like, if you don't like it, just say you don't like it. Just like people say, just like Delilah be like, I don't like Call of Duty, but I ain't gonna talk lady down on her experience on Call of Duty.
That's right. If you love it, I like it. You know, it is what it is. You got it.
And that's what real gamers are about. I mean, a real gamer shouldn't deter somebody else of what they enjoy in that game. And it seemed like for the past week, y'all nitpicked the marketing, y'all nitpicked how short it was.
Oh, well, the marketing needed to be nitpicked.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because it's this type of game and they don't feel like the masses will come to this game, but I feel like I didn't see any commercials.
We know they were released. Some people, because I did hear it from other like podcasters and stuff that they saw TV spots and stuff, and
okay.
I mean, they kept posting things too on Twitter, but to me, you can't just, social media is not enough, you know. Yeah. In my opinion, personally.
Yeah, you didn't see no LA banner, you didn't see no London banner. You didn't see them even on the fucking Las Vegas Dome. None of that shit.
That's what they should have been at. That would have been.
They should have done.
I don't know.
Dome would have been cool.
Like,
but the thing is, do y'all feel like it's too late to even do anything? Because I don't think so. I mean, because sometimes you want to say out now as opposed to coming in May 21st.
No, because I think we have this gaming has a mentality that you only advertise for a game 3 months before it comes out and like the week it drops. But like, what about the people who couldn't get it then? If you forget about that game 2-3 months down the line, there's no advertisement for it anymore. That game is gone. Nobody's checking for that game anymore because advertisements have stopped for it. I think that is a industry-wide problem. We need to continue to market these games. Yeah, you don't have to do a hard push like you did before it dropped. Hey, this game is out. Come pick it up. No, Christmas, whatever. Hey, Memorial Day weekend. Hey, you got a sale. I need to see an ad about it. Pick up this title.
They did. Did y'all see they did on the console? Like when you turn the console, they did that banner thing that comes up when you can just press A to play it. Like that was for when you turn it on, like you should see it. You know, if you're, I guess if you have a Game Pass subscription, I don't know how it works, but
I don't know what it's like not to have Game Pass.
Like, as soon as you turn it on, it'll be like just like they did it back in the day with Call of Duty. Like you turn it on and say Call of Duty's out now. You want to play it? Like you could literally say yes or no right then. Right. So I think I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, you know, the advertising wasn't good because it's like I'm not gonna say just because I didn't see it don't mean it didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying?
I don't watch.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about the channels that they already got me, so they're not trying to catch me. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not. It's a good chance I won't see things. I'm already in their bag. You know what I mean? So it's, if there's someone else like on TikTok or some other medium, maybe they saw something. I even saw some people, like I said, y'all know I listen to other podcasts and whatnot, and they was like, "Oh yeah, I saw a TV spot, you know, etc." Or I saw an ad when I was on IGN, or I saw, you know, so people seeing certain things, but I always felt like that about their marketing, though. We've been saying this for years, you know, that marketing, we need to see more there. And so I hope they do. I hope the game does well, you know.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
If you follow me on Twitter, you already saw that I complained about this, which, you know, I'm getting older because I'm just tired of like not complaining about shit, right? But like, why y'all didn't tap into the female sector of the community to highlight this game on places like Twitch and everything else is like crazy to me. Like slam dunk easy marketing to me. I don't get it. Like, why didn't we see that?
It's the people that didn't appreciate the first title of the game getting codes for the second game. That is my problem.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't give a fuck about no code, but I know people.
Yeah, my thing.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it wasn't because of that. It was just like, you can give them the code or whatever, because some of those people, they're getting the code because they chop it up with so and so, and they're getting the code, right? But for marketing purposes, for a game like Hellblade with heavy female protagonists, heavy mental health issues, super slam dunk. Y'all know how it could have been on Twitch, highlighting the women and everything. Like, why?
That's a good point. I never, what's interesting is like, to me, it's clear now when you say that. But I didn't think of it when you until
I thought of it because I started noticing. I'm like, everybody who got a code is a man. Like, nothing against y'all. We love y'all sometimes. But like, not one woman I saw had this game. And I was like, what is wrong with this is a female protagonist. Like, how often do we get that in a major title?
Right.
Where are the women at? Where's the girlies?
And Ninja Theory has always been like female protagonists. I mean, look at the person, I can't remember her name, but who's the head of Ninja Theory, right? Like, Heavenly Sword, my shit. Like, now if they go back and make Heavenly Sword, I'm all in. I love that.
Back on PlayStation, right? I remember that with the chick with the red hair.
Yeah, it was like God of War female version. So yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I like this too. It's not to say that they shouldn't make this, right? Because I'm a big proponent of the artists should make the art they want to make.
That's a good point. Like, as far as because the mechanic asked a question, he said, "Do you request codes, or do they just pick themselves?"
It's a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
It's a combination of both. Yeah, I think it's a combination of both. Because I know back in my gaming media days, I didn't have.
You can ask.
I was on a list, so I didn't have to request a code.
Yeah,
they'd be like, "We're sending codes out, and you'll be on this list," and then boom. So it wasn't like I had to ping somebody. Oh, let me get a code. Let me get a code. I ain't ever had to beg for a code.
Yeah, there's people who are on the list, and there's people who have to ask.
Yeah, because you got to get on that list, right? But once you're on the list, you have to do something, outlandish, I think, to get kicked off the list. I'm guessing. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's a combination. So,
all right. Any more discourse about Hellblade that we want to talk about? I think
one thing I do want to say, because I did see some of the discourse on Twitter and stuff like that, and even I would just, because y'all know me, I've been tracking the game, and I post some things on my Twitter about the game, and then you just get the 1 or 2 off comments of something negative. It's like, why do you gotta do that? I'm sitting here saying, oh man, look at this screenshot, or boom, and check this out, and then you get somebody, oh, it's short, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. It's like, okay.
I'm so happy we're live.
I was like, oh, the second game is about the same length as the first game. So what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? And
nitpicking a game,
nitpicking it, and it's like,
I almost wore my Xbox Tax shirt.
Dude, me too, because I was so close to wearing my Xbox Tech shirt, because it's in if people knew, if you ain't ever been here, we got an Xbox Tech shirt. Check it out in the merch. Boom, it's fire. Whatever. I was going to wear my shirt.
I don't recall discourse about Spider-Man being.
I was just in the same day
in Spider-Man 2.
Someone in the chat pointed out Stray. Stray was 4 hours?
Yeah.
And you're playing as a cat. It's a walking.
Ain't nobody talking.
Yeah. And then you paid full price for that game for Stray too, didn't you?
It was like $40 though. I think it wasn't like.
Hellblade is 50. Hellblade is 49. Yeah, it's 50.
Okay.
And then it's on Game Pass.
My issue with the discourse, because again, I didn't play. Full disclosure, I did not play the game, and I'm never going to play the game. But I do read the articles, I do read the tweets. My issue was how people was mad because it was the same thing. It was the same type of gameplay. But I'm like, what was you expecting?
But I feel like the combat is so different. Like
Was there
not like
improvement?
the first. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a much
That's what
better
people-
feel
okay,
of combat.
One thing I will say about this game, to me, they improved on the first game in every aspect. Whether it was graphics, the way they did the storytelling, like I said, my only gripe was the pacing. I feel like the pacing in the first one was a little bit better. But everything else, production value, voice acting, like all of it was like up to 10 on the second game between the first and the second.
And it's funny too, CHAREECE, because I almost feel like please just download it and give it a try, because we're very much Greek epoch type storytelling, and it feels like that.
See, and that would be the only reason I would play that game, because I feel the same thing too. Like this is, it feels like one of those epic journey type stories.
I think you would like that shit.
Right.
I think you would like it.
Yeah.
For real.
And I can't spoil this because this is out on the internet, but and I haven't even gotten to this point, but there's a point where she's walking and there's like a big giant above her.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So you've seen that, right? And like, so it's very much like
she has psychotic episodes,
the gods and stuff.
So it's like it, and oh man, you know what? Just leave it alone.
Yeah, I might go back and watch.
Play in the daytime.
Have one ear cup off, so you won't just only have half the voice.
Play with the speakers first. Play with the speakers first till you get comfortable.
Yeah. But think about it, CHAREECE.
Do that.
But think about it, CHAREECE. Look, I don't like horror games. I can't stand them, but I'm able to play this.
I feel like that too. That is a testament right there, because Delilah finished the game. That should tell you all you need to know.
That's right.
I like how y'all
without anybody pressing her. She finished.
Because
I remember
I said that earlier. I said I could
that. Because I feel like the first one, she did have to like take breaks. Come back to like it took her a minute to like get through.
Yeah, I beat this game and I took two. It was 2 sittings. I mean, because I was so wanting to see like what happened next. Yeah.
And see, that's another thing. I feel like a lot of people didn't actually play this game.
Listen, I know. I can guarantee you that's the case.
But then I feel like that's in a lot of cases. We don't play games anymore. Excuse me. They don't, because we play games, unfortunately, here. Trust me. They don't play games. They talk about games. They act like they play games, but I don't think they play games. Because if they do, they don't like it. I don't think they don't like it. They don't like it.
No, I just think they become an echo chamber of their favorite creator or favorite whatever. Like they just my favorite.
I feel like that too. They literally just repeat whatever so said.
Yeah. Or if they, because let's be real, y'all. This game, the second game, is exclusive on PlayStation. On Xbox and PC. The first game was on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. And maybe the PlayStation fans feeling a little like, a little left out right now.
Oh well.
I just want to point out.
Game Pass, and get Ultimate for 1 month. Play it on cloud, delete, and then there you go. You're done.
Yeah,
you're done. Like if this is an Xbox title, I'm sure you can play that on everything: TV, phone, tablet.
You can play anywhere. It's accessible anywhere, really.
Like,
you got a phone. Everybody got a phone.
Did you play with the cloud, Delilah? At all?
Yeah.
Everybody how did it look?
It looks great. It looks great, and it's got touch controls. So this game is literally accessible to everybody. Realistically,
so at this point, you just claim you just mad just to be mad. I don't know what to tell you. And everybody with their fancy PCs, download Game Pass for PC, call it a day. Like I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe they ain't got it like that, CHAREECE.
But they say they do though.
They say they do. Oh my god.
I'm like, because if I got this fancy behind computer, why they ain't got one?
And I already know everybody can't do that, because console is the most affordable barrier to entry on next gen, right?
Look here.
You can get an S, you can play the X. You can stream it over or on cloud. Like there's no excuse at this point, because having it laid out on a platter like that, no one's excluded. Not even PlayStation fans, because you got a browser. If you're watching this podcast right now, you clearly got a browser.
They do got a browser because they watch Pornhub,
right? So you can play it. So you can play it, in your browser as well. So it's, to me, no one's truly excluded it. So I don't understand. That whole argument is always been kind of a weird one for me, because Microsoft is probably the only company that makes their games accessible to everybody. Everybody, no one's excluded already. People can be like, "Oh yeah, well, what about exclusive? What about exclusive?" You can still play it. You can still get to it. You can still play it without buying anything extra.
Look at us. Game Pass for the win, people.
Yo, gaming for the win. Gaming period. For the win.
You know, people don't do that.
Well, then they need to. Well, you know what? Look, I can't. The older I get, I gotta worry less about what another person have and what they game on. Because at the end of the day, the more accessibility that I have to different platforms is more aware of what I can say as a podcaster and a content creator. I ain't rich by a long shot, but if I can have discipline and get the things that I want to get, then the average people that talk shit on Twitter can do the same. And if they can't do the same, then they need to really second guess what they're saying about the games that they're talking about.
I mean, and that's why I feel like the Twitter echo chamber isn't real. Like it really isn't. Sure. It really
it's like you always. I think now you're like, this is not a real place.
Right, it just because, I mean, come on, it's super negative. It's always gonna be something. Somebody's always gonna have something to say. You rarely see any praise about anything. People gravitate towards negativity. So, yeah, just enjoy your games, people. Play it where you can get it.
Mm-hmm.
What other topics did we have?
No, it's just going into the 300. I was letting us finish on the Hellblade.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna try to give out like one of the codes on Twitter, because a lot of the people here have gotten them, and I think there's like more people watching on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to go give one.
You mean on
Twitter?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to go give one over there. What I will say is that for whatever reason, it's taken a while for the other 2 Xbox gift cards to come. So if they don't come, we'll give them away next week. But we're giving away stuff. You guys should be happy.
Look out for the codes.
And this economy, shit.
Right? I know, right? Yeah, this is definitely, if it's free, it's for me economy.
Yeah.
Don't turn down nothing but your collar. Economy. All right, so I can't believe we hit 300. And I guess we've like been able to hit 300 just because, like, and I know we say this all the time, but the consistency, right? Like that we will take off sometimes, usually, at the end of the year, or if we're going to go, if we're going to go to a convention or whatever. But for the most part, we're here every weekend to talk to y'all about how we feel about, Twitter discourse, the video game industry, pop culture, all of our faves, and we really appreciate every one of you guys that come through. That's why, instead of, waiting for people to give us stuff, this is kind of like a celebration of not just us, but y'all, right? Because even though we don't necessarily do this for the numbers, we appreciate the community that we have built. And shout out to our Discord community. I love y'all too. Y'all keep me entertained.
Yes.
And I like it. I like our little community we've made. Everybody pretty much, is copacetic with each other. We even gotta get game nights again. Happening again. But
and fight nights.
Yeah, fight nights too. I meant to message you too, because there was a fight last week or the week before. My uncle was working.
Talking about was it the Canelo?
Yep.
Canelo?
Yep. That one. Canelo. So we hit 300, baby. Let's talk about it.
Huge. Oh. That's a big number. That's 6 years. That's like, it's roughly 6 years. I started looking at some old episodes. I'm like, man, this you can see the changes. Definitely
the growth, right?
Yeah, because we started out like no cams, just doing audio. So yeah, you can see the changes. It's been an interesting ride. The growth.
It's nice when people look back and see the growth in us also. When we finally started doing cams, and now, the changes we've been through, like the life events.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. 300 looks good on us though.
You know what? I love it.
Yeah, let's hear from you, lady, because like this is really your baby. Like, I mean, truth be told,
it's not my baby. It's our baby. And
but you know what I mean, though.
Yeah, I do know what you mean. And all I wanted was women that look like us, that talk about video games, and that's what I.
Yeah, because I think that's what most of us came online for, right? Most of us came on Twitter to start finding other people like us, because even though there are a lot of us, we all spread out, right? Mm-hmm. Like, it's not like there were like 3 of me in my town. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
I can't even get one of me in San Francisco.
Yeah, I remember going to E3 back in the day, and it's just like, you could point us out, like, oh, it's 5 of us here, yay! You know?
Yeah, right. We all.
Yeah.
So I wanted to see women that look like us, that spend money on these games, and just talk about
core gamers.
And it could not have been what it is right now if it wasn't for y'all, because y'all see the vision. And from one person who's down since day, like, let's do it, and then from another one that's like, well, if you think grown women gaming means something, work for it, show me. And then from someone that just didn't know who we were, didn't know who we was, didn't know what we said we was claiming, but she wanted to join and see the vision. That's what's it ain't been mine for a long time, and I'm happy for that. And that's what's I think that's what's lacking in the space for me, as like right now, 6 years later, because certain people want to be a flash in the pan, and certain people don't take the time out to know their panel mates, to spend time with their panel mates outside of gaming, to talk to them every day, to talk about their struggles, to talk about their accomplishments. We do that shit every day.
Right. Yeah. And I think too, though, like, we're not playing anything. And it's not to say that you can't be a character, because there's people who are characters, and when they're they're great. But we are just, there's no theater here, right? Like, it's just us. And it's not like you're ever going to see us not being us, because we're always us.
Mm-hmm. If anything, I think we're being nicer because we are on the show.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, when we became a
nice by affiliation. I'm nice by affiliation. I'm trying to tell you.
If those DMs ever leaked.
Look,
but yeah.
I know part of me is like, right now, that I think, I appreciate, a part of me be like, you know what? I don't need a big influencer to come through, drop in and say hi and dip. I need my community that watches us every week, all the time, before we start the show. Those people are important to me. Then, having a 4-hour marathon and have everybody named Mama just come in and say how they feel about grown women gaming.
Yeah, what's interesting about that? We were actually going to do that, right? We were
let's
open up the gate. Let's get everybody come in. Yeah, and chat out and stuff like that. People support us in the past, but it was like, dude, who's here every week though? Like, who's
them.
Right.
But I will give a shout out. I will give a shout out to Chase Money, because he did share out the stream 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
So I got to give a shout out to Chase. And Chase, we down like 4 flat tires. You need me, you call me, I got you. Thank you so much for sharing it out. You know what I mean? Because for him to actually like notice that, it's great. And he has one of the biggest platforms that I have seen. So shout out to him. But yes, Delilah is right. We were going to get like a gang of people to be like, whoever want to stop by and say a few words for the ladies to come through. I'm gonna be quite frank with you. Because I don't want the inconsistencies of somebody coming here and showing us love this week, but don't show us love next week, or didn't show us love the week before. And that's why I'm so adamant about the community. All you need is your community. It may not be bigger than others, but they loyal as fuck. And I love y'all for that. That's it.
That's real. That's true. That's true. I mean, you see the same folks, you know. Shout out to Mitchie and them. And them. You know,
right?
So we appreciate y'all for real.
Yeah, Rangy for the people that's be on our Patreon. Like, thank y'all for that also.
Ooh, the Patreons is the ride or die. Cause
y'all here also, like, this is, I don't know what to say. I guess I never thought that we would be around this long because, oh my God, again, 300 episodes, 6 years. Like, hell, I think I've raised my child on this show.
On high school at least.
I know, right? Like 6 years now. That's half of middle school, all high school, and she'll start college in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
We've been through a lot in that amount of time, you know,
like personal stuff, but we don't,
absolutely.
We try not to put that on y'all. We might go through our disagreements, but we don't I think we don't try to put that on y'all, like or put it on social media. I think one of the things that I really was adamant about, if we got some beef,
we handle it. Let's
handle the beef.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear no beef that we got on Twitter. I will be upset. You know what I mean?
I'm on mute.
Yeah.
What the thing is that, like, we don't wait. Like, we'll wait like maybe
a couple days.
A week. It would be the most we would wait. But at the same time, it's like, we gotta get this stank out the air.
Yeah, let's talk about it, be about it, and let's move on.
If we gotta square up,
I have to say that I love that about us. That, like, it has never been any hard feelings when somebody says X, right?
Yeah.
And, like, you know, I need you to do this or whatever. Like, it's really, it's refreshing. I appreciate y'all. I know we could, like, doing this huge cat bath, but, like, I want to, like, switch it up a little bit. So can we talk about what maybe was your funniest moment being on the show?
Oh my God. One that sticks out in my mind is super recent. Is long when we were guests on Longhouse.
Oh my God.
That was actually really fun. Hilarious.
That was
the last 15-10 minutes of that show was just golden too.
Yeah, because I feel like we have had many of those shows. Like, when if you're not consistently watching, you may miss a fucking banger with us, because every now and then we will get in the groove. I don't know if it's like, you know, you getting that, like, I don't give a fuck moment.
You get too comfy.
Yeah, you
too get comfortable sometimes. And
little innuendo come out. You know what I'm saying? A little slide, a little jabs.
A little spicy.
Right. Because Lady be having a lot of threesomes with her games.
Oh,
what?
She does. Huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure you don't.
Girl, I wish.
Right? I'm trying to figure out why was that?
That was
why those the words?
That's a few episodes back, and like some when we was gaming.
Okay, but the thing is, you were talking about your smut that made me think about it, and then that's what I said. So it was your fault.
It was not my fault.
Yes, it was, ma'am.
No,
you started it.
No, because at this point you should already know that my mind is already on there. So when you bring it up, that's on you.
Yeah, I think another good guest too that we had on there was I like when Fame was on the show too. Fame from Fame and Crew was on the show.
Shout out to Level 1.
Level 1 Gaming, yeah.
I liked it when Jen and Doom
Yes,
was on here.
Jen and Doom Cootie. That was a good one. Carl Ledbetter.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the oldie.
That's a real old.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, and if you don't go back, like in the beginning, we had some nice interviews. We kind of like fell out.
State of the K3. Was it State of the K2? The creator. What was? Remember his name, lady? The guy who created State of the K, the founder. We had
Brent Fitzgerald.
Yes. Fitzgerald, yes. Because I still follow him, and I'm like, yo, this man, all he does is post about cars and tacos. I love
that.
So him, the only person we haven't got on, I feel like that we should have got on from back then was the creator of Xbox.
Come on, Seamus Blackley.
Sheamus.
Sheamus Black.
I'm
like,
why?
We can still
Like,
get
I'm like, I feel like we have been like two ships passing through the night. There have been several occasions, that we have like crossed
shout out
paths.
to Sheamus, man.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah.
If you're watching or if somebody, sends it to Mr. Sheamus, we need you on the show. I think we missed our
Our
interview.
The window, the little.
Yeah. Because we really don't do as many anymore.
We get industry folks for a while, and then we kind of
Yeah.
shifted. Yeah.
But yeah. And I feel like all of our roasts.
Oh,
Hilarious.
definitely.
Oh my God.
Definitely.
Are, like,
Game Awards
hilarious.
roast. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because
on the
everybody
regular
gets
show like
loose.
that.
Everybody gets loose. And we don't take them seriously.
Yeah.
No.
Like, if you take the Game Awards seriously, I feel bad for you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
because I don't think it should be. Also, I know this is like a side bar. They sent an email to me for Summer Game Fest to get your tickets, and I'm just like, y'all should not be selling tickets.
You should be giving us tickets.
I don't feel like they should be selling tickets.
You know, I don't know. I'm indifferent on that because I know those venues cost money. Like it's not cheap.
But I'm just like, I don't feel like.
I mean, I get it, but yeah. How you feel about I think it's IGN Live is also going to be during that week too. Just that Saturday Sunday. No, that Friday Saturday Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
They got to come up with a new name for that time of the year because it's still E3 time. Like everybody is doing their thing.
But I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna say I think it's a good idea though to have it over that weekend though.
Oh, yeah.
Remember they used to start on a Tuesday and then it'll roll into that Friday, but you just cover the weekend, that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like I think they could do something there. And so that's when I saw IGN Live. If I end up going, like I would definitely check out IGN Live, because they're gonna have like a watch party for the conference. If you're not gonna be there, they're gonna have 100 playable games there, and they're gonna also have movies and other stuff too. So it's more than just games for them. But as y'all know, I'm not a huge fan of IGN. That's about the only thing. It's the only thing I got paused on.
Did you see that they were trying to buy up more people?
Trying, they did.
So they did.
Yeah.
Oh, well then
Yeah.
Game journalism is dead.
But we've been saying that. But we've been saying that for years already. Come on, CHAREECE, let's be real. We've been saying that on this channel already.
But see, that's I don't even know how to put it, because that's one of the discourse been going on also, because journalists are so afraid to actually speak the truth about how they play these games, whatever, that we don't get real reviews anymore. We don't get.
Well, they're not afraid at all of Xbox.
that part, and then they're a little bit harsher when it comes to Xbox too. But that's a whole other issue. I feel. And then,
do y'all think that perception will ever change?
No, because I feel like they have built this narrative for so long that people have literally grown up hearing that,
thinking that it's had negative perception on the brand.
Right. Like, that PlayStation is the better console because everyone tells you that everywhere since you were 10.
But is it though?
No, it's just, but people are telling you, people are feeding it. There's, I've come to the realization.
It's like pouring gasoline on the fire. It's like pouring gasoline on it. It's like,
I've come to the realization that not everybody, like, people are animals. And for the most part, we're like sheep. We like herd, And Delilah spoke kind of to this earlier, that it's like not a mob effect, but like, like people just go with like what they're hearing.
The echo chamber, basically. Yeah. They just align themselves with what they like to hear. Right.
Basically. Because I know this is like super getting like crazy, but like when you think about it, it's like, because we're that herd behavior, aren't you going to be more safe, right? If you follow what everyone else is saying, like there's no
like, see, I'm right. That's like what it is. Somebody co-sign what you're thinking.
Yeah, because really being an Xbox fan is, I don't want to let this come out of my mouth.
Say it.
I want to say that like being an Xbox, especially right now, is like being a independent thinker.
Damn.
And I say that, and I hate it coming out my mouth, but that
is a wow.
Because it's like, I don't rely on IGN to feed me. I do research on my own games and I play everything. Whatever I feel like is going to give me enjoyment is what I play, regardless of where it's at. And because of finances or whatever, everybody isn't able to do that. So they follow the herd because that's probably going to give them the best outcome. Sorry, everybody quiet now.
That's interesting. I mean, just
you're not wrong, but I don't want you to be right.
Like,
how about that?
What?
I say you're not wrong, but I don't want you to be right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I always go off.
Yeah, you kind of like, but you know what? As someone who has covered my Xbox since the beginning, before the beginning, I've seen the ups and I've seen the lows and stuff, and I feel like as far as perception, this is like the lowest I've seen it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad right now.
But I think also because we're listening. If we weren't paying attention to it, if we weren't, but we have to kind of because this is our podcast and we're in this space, like we have to listen to it.
I will say that you see less if you were like on Threads. Like if you weren't on Twitter, which you almost have to be, but if you weren't on Twitter, you would see much less.
See,
I think
it's even more than just Twitter. It's on on YouTube and podcasts and content creators and I mean, there's a laundry list of perception, negative perception, at least right now. But the question I keep asking people is like, realistically, what has changed? Like, when you realistically think, pull back the layers, what has changed? And that's the part that I can't get, no one ever give me a definitive answer on. But they still got this negative kind of, like you said, like I said earlier,
no, not what has changed, but why is it so bad now? Like it is absolutely at its worst right now. Like to me, and I feel like that, like, is that real? Maybe I just wasn't paying attention to it.
But like, is that real? That's the point. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, is that even real though? It's like they take these narratives and they run with it, but is that even the real narrative? Like, is it?
No.
Like, and that's the thing. That's the thing. And so I get frustrated by that part. It's like, come on. We got the showcase, which we should talk about. We got the showcase coming up. And it's like, man,
2 weekends, right?
I don't know about everybody else, but I'm on that. I'm on the train. I'm on the hype train. I'm ready. You don't know about everybody else.
I feel like I don't have to get ready because I stay ready. And it's I'm excited. I'm just ready to see what you got always, right? Like y'all hear me, show me what you got. That's
right. I'm gonna be there. You know what I mean? So for all the bad and negative stuff that happens, it's like I'm ready. I'm ready to see it. Like let's see it. I'm excited. So that's why I'm like sometimes you can't just continue to listen to the Twitter and the negative things that people it's like you said, what's it called? They was talking about it earlier, like the engagement farming. You can't just jump on that and let that be it. Especially when what you're doing.
Really quickly, I just wanted we got 2 super chats and it's been a while. So from Sir X-Man, I love you ladies. At the beginning of GRG fire. So I'm assuming that's Lady and Delilah because they were the ones that were on GRG. And then Jay Rampart, bring me Fable now. I hope we see that at the show for sure. I don't think it would. I don't know. It should be time, right? Like to see Fable again.
They showed it last year? I don't know.
No, it wasn't last year. It was the year before.
Yeah, it was last. No. They showed it last year.
It was the last year.
Oh, that's when they all got all upset because the girl didn't look like they're unattainable women.
Like they didn't have any makeup on, basically.
Right? But I just want to say, like, they made that for you. Like this is your attainability here.
Damn.
Move right along.
We're getting comfortable.
Yes, but I'm definitely excited for Fable as well. And speaking to Sir X-Man, yes, GRG back in the day, it was a time. It was a
It's
time.
it was a learning experience.
Yeah.
We had a time.
No, it was some good moments. Like if you go back and listen to those shows, there's some good moments on that show. Don't get it twisted, you know. It was just, man, we were just winging it most days.
Yeah.
And, you learn a lot from doing it that raw. You learn a lot. How to orchestrate things, how to, the ebb and flow. So yeah, you definitely take learning experiences from that and you move on. So yeah.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
What can you say one positive thing about each panel mate?
What can you say about?
Can you say one positive thing about each of your panel mates?
That's a lot of positive things, man. Y'all are just awesome folks. You know what I mean? Like it's not. I don't feel, dude. Like it's weird seeing this on the podcast because I feel like y'all know this already, but I appreciate each one of y'all. I take a bit from each one of y'all, and it helps me in my actual life. You know what I mean?
I feel the same way too.
You know what I mean? Because it's like Boogie will post something. Oh man, I gotta try that. Or she'll post, oh my garden this one. I gotta get my garden going. Like it's always something. It's always something.
Yeah.
And then ladies like, oh, she'll post some shoes or something. Like, oh, so it's like little things that y'all keep me up to date on. Because sometimes I be lifing so hard and worrying about work and just trying to keep things mentally straight. But when that Friday hit, I'm able to wind down. I'm like, man, I get to talk to my girls tomorrow. It's like I'll get forward. And what's weird is like we talk all week long.
Yeah.
And I still look forward to like talking to y'all like on the show and before the show and after the show and stuff.
It's like having a big FaceTime.
Right. And then
like,
Charisse is my sister, yo. So it's like Charisse is like, dude, just that warmth. It's like instant. Anytime, like she always got the right thing. I don't know how, but do this.
Charisse is my mommy Sherpa, because like I have like we talked about this before. So Charisse, I'm gonna say something that we have talked about before. So like Charisse and I will have children around the same age, and we're in this crazy times trying to raise
teenage girls.
Trying to raise teenage girls, right?
Not killing them.
We're both. I'm like, there was one moment where I was just like, I can't even like talk to my mom. It's not even like can't talk to my mom type of thing. But it's like I already know what she's gonna say. She's gonna tell me some old school shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, nah, like I can't do the same thing. Like my mom's gonna tell me some old school shit, And it's like you can't do that anymore. And it's like they don't understand that you can't do that anymore. So Charisse and I will like have our parenting therapy in the DMs about teenage girls in this current year of our Lord 2024.
All right.
Yo, it was some trying times.
Some trying times this year.
And y'all know me, I won't touch that with a 10-foot pole. I feel like I don't know nothing.
Yeah, like we have it totally separate.
So y'all can have that. Yeah. That's over there. Me and Lady, like, we talk about shoes and house stuff and like other things. Y'all
I can't talk. I can't say nothing. When they talk about that, what am I talking about? What am I gonna say? What are presents? All I need to know is like, where do I send the presents at?
Right. Exactly.
And you know what? She love her aunties. Okay. Yeah. We have our thank you cards. They should be going out sometime this week.
Bless you for still doing cards.
You're right.
Because
this is like
I ain't doing it.
Just text me. Just text me, fam. Just text me.
No,
text me.
We are doing, and I'm making her sign them. Like
so old school.
I can tell you made her write them. I was like, come on.
No, I didn't make her write. I did order them off Amazon.
But she filled out the letters, right? She filled out.
Oh yeah, she filled. Oh my God, we had to sit down and me and the hubby.
Oh my gosh, you really did that. You really did.
Right? Yes, I did. Write a envelope out. Like
I guess it's good practice, I guess. I feel like maybe I don't know.
They don't have to fill out an envelope. They don't have to cursive.
No.
Right.
How y'all can't cash a check. They can't cash a check.
You can't write a check. I was like, I'm gonna send my child into the world.
What did they prepare you for? Because it wasn't life.
Ooh.
already told herself when she go off to college, I'm blocking her for the first 2 weeks.
Stupid.
Are they using analog clocks? I just need to know that.
Girl, she can't tell time.
She does
Oh
not.
my.
She cannot tell time.
You should see her count money. Like, it is hilarious. Like,
y'all stop playing.
No, like
for future, okay?
I'm like,
be scared.
Oh damn.
Be scared.
You know kids.
Yo, when I see them on the road, because I'm in a neighborhood with like a bunch of people who have teenagers, and like when I see them on the road, I be like, just don't hit me, okay? Just don't hit me.
I just got comfortable with her having me around. Like,
I bet.
Just got comfortable.
Ooh, you ready for that? Like, Boogie, you ready? You ready for that?
She just recently, she's starting to say it like all the time now.
Oh,
like it's only 2 years.
Oh my girl, listen.
You ain't got to tell me twice. You better start getting a gist up and start stepping.
Right? I'm like, you better start saving some money because
I couldn't be no parent.
My first car was $4,000. That ain't happening no more.
That ain't happening no more.
Mine was like $2,500. A jalopy, like you couldn't.
Yep, and I got because my dad had put in 2 and my mom had put in 2. But nowadays, I'm trying to have her at least like collect. I'd say she should have to collect 4.
And you still gonna have to put another,
because I'm still gonna have to put in
I'm gonna have to flip 50-50 that bad boy.
I think I would have to put in more than that.
Yeah,
you think so?
Yeah.
Yes. I think I'll be putting in for her to not have a piece of shit.
Yeah, because especially when it's something that was made this decade.
Right. Yeah.
It might still be an older model, but it's kind of like you still want those safety features. And like in the one that we gave my daughter for her to drive to college, like it's basically my old car, does have a CD player but doesn't have Bluetooth. Like, so we got the plug-in thing. So like you have to look at all
hands free. She can't even be hands free in the car.
No, so we made sure she
right.
That way she
like you are not leaving here without being hands free.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, when I see them people on the road with their phone like this,
you can get pulled over now. Like they
don't pull them people over.
Oh, in Georgia they do.
Not enough. I feel like whenever I see them, I'm like, there's never a cop around for y'all.
Yeah, we got a little thing to put her set a little the way she can. Hey, don't touch it. You can see it. You can't. Don't touch it.
All right, I want to say something.
I stick with my dog, y'all. Like
dog life. I'm gonna get one. Not right now, but I'm gonna get one. For me, it's
wait 1 second, because I was like reading through the chat, and the mechanic says teen kids adjacent. None of my own. That feels like my girlfriend has them, but they're not mine.
No. I was gonna say he's the uncle. He's the uncle.
Maybe.
Oh, he could be
that's mama's friend.
I need some clarity here. I feel like I need some clarity.
Right?
He the uncle. He the fun uncle too. I can see it. He the fun uncle. He come over.
No, that's mama's
give
friend.
The kids candy.
That's mama's friend.
That's mama's friend. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's mama's.
Oh,
yeah.
Come over
right?
At like 9:30.
Then he'll progress to Uncle the mechanic.
Hey,
he's with the time, Sam. Like he coming over at 9:30.
I'm just because that's where I ended up with a husband. I'm just saying. That's how I ended up with a husband.
Oh my
God! Come over like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Wow,
that sounds too specific. I'm mad at.
Yeah, because the baby's bedtime was 8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. I know what he was doing.
Be good and sleep.
Yeah. You know?
I can't with y'all.
Oh man.
Hey, I'm just
he said CHAREECE got it, his uncle.
See?
So now our story is not true.
It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
See,
you see this chemistry that we just shine through. We were supposed to be talking about one thing, we talked about another thing, and it just flowed into a conversation, and that's what I love about us. I don't think this never going to change. The podcast is I think it's a vessel for us to speak our voices, and what I love about us is we may not do this forever, but we always gonna have each other, and that's the difference between us and everybody else. I feel that very few podcasters is going to continue to bond after the dust settles and say that platform doesn't, is not available for them anymore. And that's when real life come into play, and that's where the real chemistry is brewed. I think for us, we do this every day.
It's just business though.
They just been like, some people be like, hey ladies, I see y'all next week Saturday. We don't talk, we don't conversate, we don't do nothing. We just do it every week.
I just see y'all on the weekend. Boom, it's a wrap.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that the chemistry we have is fucking priceless, y'all.
Yeah,
it is. It really is.
Yeah, lady, you got to get this one.
I do have to get this one.
Their voice changed.
Yeah, I know, right?
Shout out
to my professional.
Hold on, let me get it right real quick.
Chase, thank you for the $100 donation.
Appreciate
just
it,
swinging
Chase.
by. I don't know where you at, bro. You said you was at Chuck E. Cheese.
Halfway.
I don't know. I think you were trying to do something at the same time of doing this, because it says just swinging by. Hop boy. 300 later.
He put underneath.
Happy 300. We know what he meant. We know
what he mean.
Right. Let's go.
You know what? He told me what he was doing earlier today, so I completely understand this message. But thank you so much, Chase. You were part of the inspiration, and I know you guys do GMG like every once in a while, but it's good to see you guys do it every once in a while. It brings a lot of memories, and thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Something nice about each lady. I don't know. I can say so much. I'm gonna go around. Start Delilah, like she said, that's my sister, my heart. Like I will ride and die for that girl. Since day one. Like I met her, we've been close ever since. Boogie and Lady, like I have not known them as long, but them my ladies too. Like always and forever. I don't care. Delilah, she's always like we say, we make fun of how she's our voice of reason here on the show, but she's literally that sometimes. Like plenty of times she has calmed me down over the years, like, girl, you might want to rethink that just a little bit, just tad. But I know if I ever go to her and if I like, hey,
yeah, you hear that groan? That's what we listen out for those groans. Then we know we need to ask you to elaborate. Like, all right, so what should I be doing?
That part. But I know she has my best interest at heart.
That's it. Always.
Boogie, and she's like our parenting group. Like it's plenty of times, so I'd be like, "Girl, I just need a vent," and it'd be like a whole block of text, and she'd be like, "I've got you, girl." And
I'd be at work like, "All right, I'm gonna get to that."
Yeah, like let her finish. Rest them dots still pop up.
Yeah.
Like, let her finish, and then we'll come back to it. Yeah, I feel
I just go to Boogie for the cliff notes. Be like,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Be like, black.
Okay. Yeah. And then Lady, I love how Lady is always trying stuff. She her adventurous spirit, like she is ready to jump out there, and she never sometimes she be scared to do it by herself, which I understand because
she do it though.
But she do it. And for that,
I'm like her this summer. Like
I know, right? Like
Lady was just
fearless.
Lady be like, I'm going to this shit, you know.
You know what she like, but she tell us what she like. Hey, this is where I be at. If I ain't back, if y'all hear about me in 24 hours,
call my phone.
Or hey, yo, I gotta call Red. I need you to call me in an hour.
That shit was hilarious.
That Code Red. Oh my god.
Yo. And what I did, I had set my timer on there, and I was like, bet 15 minutes.
I love y'all for that. For me, for LBOOGIE, I think with us is that she was really like reserved, really like, how can I say this?
Wall up. Like
there it is.
Yeah,
and rightfully so, because she ain't know who I was. I could have been anything but what I said, but she took a chance on me, and we developed a friendship in that. And we played every Friday. We streamed Destiny, Battlefield, Call of Duty, and I love that about her, that she really like took a chance on me from the very beginning. And I appreciate her so much, because we always talk about other things other than gaming, about our personal life stuff. And she'll keep me company all day at work on my Apple Watch. I'm like, I'm sorry, man, I'm on my Apple Watch. Yeah. With Delilah.
Trying to transcribe her shit all day.
I'd be like,
oh my God, don't even.
We're not gonna start that. We're not gonna start.
I'm waiting on somebody else to say something, so I can be like,
we're not gonna start that. That's. We're not gonna start that.
I about to got Apple Watch speech figured out.
That's okay. That's okay.
Like, it's not speech to text. It's a speech to text. Come on, like.
Okay, I'm sorry. You know, I got a little lift sometimes. They don't come out all the way. With Delilah, she taught me about perseverance. I just couldn't tell her that I'm doing this podcast and she was just gonna automatically come through. She told me, put some work into this and I'll think about it.
Yeah, I was retired. I was not doing no more games media stuff. I was not. I'm retired, man. Like, I'm not. Y'all don't know. It was hard.
This. She does, don't she?
Because the only person that really truly understands. That's fair. but see, I guess the only person on this panel that understands how hard it was and what it was like back then was CHAREECE. She was my writer for every site that I created, because I created at least 4 of the same site. And it was just hard. And I just knew I didn't want to do it alone anymore. Like, it was just hard competing with all these other mega sites that had teams, and it was just me and CHAREECE, and then I had one other person, and it was just hard. I couldn't do it. And so I promised that when I closed down the site that I wouldn't go back and do anything related to gaming. I was just out of it. I had got married. It was over. It was just, I was lifing. I wasn't even trying to be about it. So when, you know, the whole podcasting thing started popping off, and I started getting invited to podcasts because people would run across an article I had posted, or, you know, say, I heard you on this such and such, or, you know, or wanted my opinion, then that's what kind of pulled me back in, basically reeled me in. So when Lady came up to me and was like, oh, you know, I heard you on such and such. Are you interested in doing a podcast? Or, you know, we've been on GRG, what you think? I was just serious, because I wasn't about to start something that I'm going to invest my time and effort to. Because I've been in situations where it's just, we start out as a team working on something, and then by the end it's just me, you know. And I never have to do anything, you know what I mean. So I always go put a 1,000% to anything I try or want to, you know, see succeed. And so that's how you end up in those situations where, you know, you going 110, they going 10, you know. And so I knew that I would have to have a group, or we would have to have a panel that was equally as invested. So, boom.
And I'm not mad about that at all, because that was the first time someone told me, like, if you're really serious about this, you just can't be just talking about it. You got to be about it. So I tried to improve the best way that I could with what I had, and thank God.
Well, I told you I can handle, like I told you, the tech part, you know, if this is what you want to do, I got you on the tech. I can get it, you know, we can get it live.
I got the personality. You know what
I'm saying? And so, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure people who have heard the show before, they know the story and like how we came about, as far as like CHAREECE being like my go-to. That's my, you know, my ace.
CHAREECE is a godsend.
Yes. Yes, capital T for everybody. Everybody leans on CHAREECE for everything. Like,
because it could be a chance that, you know, CHAREECE could have had a bad attitude, or she could have felt territorial towards Delilah, or she didn't really vibe with any of us. You know what I'm saying? That could have been a possibility, and it wasn't.
That Southern charm.
That Southern charm got me like,
that Southern Belle.
Right.
I'm telling you.
No, we just country as fuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
CHAREECE got your back.
Yeah.
Period. If it's within reason, if it's logical, she got your back. She ain't gonna let you go with no stupid shit. She's my dating diary. So,
oh my God, you're going too deep. Let's pull it back.
I'm just saying.
Actually, that was
like,
that was clean.
That was clean, and that's all I'm gonna say. But I confide to her because there's some areas that I'm not too comfortable with.
Just because CHAREECE is just like total no judgment. Like you're
total no judgment.
No whatsoever.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Like,
I
that's
love
what
that.
makes it
I'll
like
be like,
easy.
"Ooh, girl, for real?" And
Right.
Yeah, girl,
for
for
real.
That is so true. That's it.
Yeah.
I think you
That's
nailed it. That's exactly it.
Like,
That's
I
it.
know.
so she's always like, that's why I know I can tell her about my parenting craziness. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And like, there's no judgment.
I tell my daughter, we do not kink shame here. We
Right.
just make sure everybody's a consenting adult.
I am.
We good.
I agree. I endorse that. She does not.
Yeah.
Yo,
All right. So did you do all yours, lady?
No, I got one more. You guys kept me grounded, and that is like the single most important thing. Because if you don't have any good people around you, they're not going to tell you when they fuck up. They're not going to tell you to drink more water. They're not going to tell you to slow down. They're not going to tell you that you fucked up. That is important when it comes to this. If you don't have people in your circle,
because you're representing more than yourself when this kind of thing.
And that I love about y'all. That's what I love about y'all. And that's all I gotta say. I don't want to cry, so let's go.
Okay. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like mine is like easy just because I know who y'all are, like the spaces you are in my life. So Delilah is my like business corporate gal. Like we talk about like working and
Corpo bull.
Corpo bull and like house stuff just because we have a similar taste, right? And then CHAREECE, like I said, there's no judgment with CHAREECE. Although you haven't replied about my book, but I noticed.
Damn, she's gonna put your bitch.
Man, I was looking, let me tell you why, because I found a book on TikTok and I was looking for the author and I was like, oh my God.
Oh, because you want to send it to me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So she's been getting me with the books lately because I've been listening to Audible trying to use my credits because I'm telling you, like I was losing credits. Like I had already got to like 13 credits.
Oh, dang.
And they was like, so we're not going to give you more credits. What we're going to do is you're just going to lose the last credit.
Oh, wow.
And you'll have 13 credits again or whatever. So I was like, I got to start reading stuff. But it's been great. And then my mom, Sherpa, we already talked about that.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so my smut queen, my mom, Sherpa, and the no judgment zone. That's Miss CHAREECE for me. And then lady is my I feel like Aquarius and Sagittarius are always around each other. I don't know why.
Yeah.
We are like two sides of the same coin. She's my foodie girl. Like, and it's funny too because like already like y'all think I'm playing, and I'm not even like an astrology person. Like lady is like a huge astrology person, but
I can't stand astrology. Y'all can have
she's
it.
so sad.
That's all right, because you sounding like a Pisces right now. That's what you is.
Yeah. So like I'll be very come see come sa because I always feel like that's how like Aquarius are. We're like the ocean will be very calm, but then when we're on.
I'm a sucker for Aquarius located, so
yeah,
it's very good.
I can see that.
Yeah,
because y'all are like drama queens and the like, I'm playing my tail. Everybody gotta listen to my tail.
Sometimes. But I do listen.
Yeah, you do. You great. Like, I can call lady. She always is like, what's wrong? But yeah, I can call lady anytime. Lady will talk to me at like 5 o'clock in the morning while she's going to the bus and stuff. And like, we talk all the time. Like, all the time, lady. Why do we talk to each other so much? But yeah.
I don't know. Because we love each other.
Yeah.
We do.
That's
so,
good. Yeah.
We're about 2 hours thick.
Yeah.
How y'all feeling? Do you want to try to talk about some more stuff, or you feel like you're ready to?
I did want to get y'all opinions on the showcase. Because I know it's coming up
next week. Well, 2 weeks, right? 2 weekends.
Less than 2 weeks. Let me look at the calendar. Yeah, roughly.
Technically,
almost
right?
exactly
because
2
it's
weeks.
Like,
because if
it is on Sunday, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. So exactly 2 weeks.
Yeah,
do y'all want to save it for next week? And do y'all want to save it for next week?
I feel like let's talk about that next week.
Yeah, let's save it. Let's save it.
2 weeks from today.
Mm-hmm.
So let me check one more time. Best Buy is being a bitch.
I want to
And
shout out
someone
to
told me I was gonna have a problem with buying a bunch of digital codes. Like they think you stealing.
yeah, that's what they
You're
think you're a scammer.
Right.
Oh, that's crazy. When they put that, what happened to that when they were having all those dogma issues with the graphics cards and when they had the console drought and all this? What?
Right.
Now they have. Wait, come on.
Yeah. Like on
It's a little too late now. Y'all
right
late
on
now.
like below $100 value gift card.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
get out of here.
I do want to, while you look at that, I want to give a shout out to the 231 people watching.
Appreciate y'all.
But I think the YouTube chat is the VIP session to me.
Yeah. I mean,
I
we would see if people like spoke, but nobody really speaks in the Twitter. What's the name?
So shout out to the lurkers, the 205 of y'all on Twitter watching us.
Right.
We appreciate y'all.
Because I put the code, the what's the name code over there, and I saw it came through right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So at least
So we would see it. Yeah. So we would see it if they were chatting there. I don't know. And welcome, Ja Diaz. I did see that you had came in and said that usually you're lurking, but today you wanted to say something. We're glad that we got you out of the show. Yeah, talk to us more. We don't bite.
Occasionally.
Not hard, at least.
Unless you want us to.
Consensually.
Right. As long as you're over 18.
Y'all, come on, bring it back. Come on, y'all.
See?
All right.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God. All right. Well, we're gonna start to wrap it up. Yeah. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
It's food o'clock. Almost food o'clock for me.
Almost food o'clock.
Oh yeah, the snack o'clock for me.
It's snack o'clock. All right. So what?
Snack o'clock. That's a new one. That's a new one. That's
snack o'clock.
Snack o'clock.
Snack 30.
Snack 30.
Okay. I know it's snack 30. So food o'clock and snack 30. T-shirt.
Got it.
Food o'clock and snack 30.
Alabama James, baby. Yeah.
We gotta get the shirt that she will never make for me, which is titty bitties. Does anybody have any titty bitties before we get off of here?
Oh my God.
And if this is your first time watching titty bitties, it's just tidbits, but because I'm me, I had to call it titty bitties.
Originally, titty bitties. Tidbits are smaller news stories or just random shit that we just think is awesome.
We're gonna talk about Bridgerton next week.
I will ask.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll put it out there to see if everybody's ready.
Yeah,
it would already be good if I don't know. I feel like now maybe it'd be good if we did it right before
the show.
The second part came out, so to give us a little time, and then we'll do it like right before the actual show.
Y'all all cut up, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm all cut up. I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's when is the next part start? The 13th?
June 12th or the 13th?
Oh, then no, yeah, we have to do it next week.
Oh.
Unless we're going to, I'll put it out there because we are going to have special guests. Are we going to call it?
I want the
name. We should give it a different name.
I want the same name. I want the same.
I want to be the name that but just at least the initials.
Okay.
No, I want the full name.
we might.
I feel like that's what we should title the show. Bridgerton.
Yes. Okay, I'm game. Let's do it. Shoot.
All right, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else from anyone else?
Our first spin-off episode. Would it be our first spin-off? We've done a couple. I think we've done a couple.
We did
Well, yeah, it would be
we
like
did that Wednesday show.
Yeah.
We did that Wednesday show.
That one show.
That one.
Where everybody said they were gonna keep doing. I don't know why you brought that shit up.
But we did it though.
Y'all get on my nerves.
I love you too.
Man. It's a time.
300
no excuse. Let's move on. Let's keep it going. Let's keep on. All right. Any other tidbits?
Anybody watch anything?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Delilah, how you doing?
Yes. Great. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know what you're gonna say. Nah, we ain't doing that on this episode. Next episode.
Okay. I'll talk. Don't worry, guys. I'll ask her the question next week.
We ain't doing that. Not here.
No. I respect the 300. I ain't gonna do you like that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
301. Uno?
That's
Uno? Okay.
That's it. Thank you for respecting my wishes. I appreciate that.
That's what friends are for.
I don't have anything. I don't have any new books that I can publicly say that I read.
I know. I'm like, I don't want y'all to know I read that.
See? Now you know
It's that bad.
I'll tell you off.
Yo, hit me in the DM. Hit me in the DM. I gotta know. I gotta know.
So that's why I was looking for that book that I was trying.
Yeah.
Because it was a black girl. It was supernatural. I think it was a vampire.
Okay.
And he was being all daddy.
You don't gotta say anything else.
Yeah, right. Like you giving away too much already.
Okay,
like,
you giving out the recipes. We want to read it.
I'm sorry.
No, I tried to give it to you, and you were like, I don't want any books.
Because I like film.
Yo,
I
if
like
we
visual.
could get this in film, I would never leave my.
Oh
desktop.
my god! Like the books are like, these are well written books.
They're going deep on these books. So now my curiosity is piqued. Y'all know.
Yeah.
And look,
So over here, like Leonardo, you had my attention.
I am a FOMO queen. I don't like missing out on nothing. So
It'll be FOMO like a mo
I
right now.
I look forward to seeing the DMs.
All right.
Let's take it over there.
Yeah. All right. Lady, you have anything? Any food people need to try?
I made crab ragout this morning.
Did they come out good?
No, they're in the freezer right now. I'm about to cook it as soon as I get home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Try to make your own style of food at home. That's the best tip that I can give y'all right now, because I'm telling you right now, spending money going out to eat is more, and the quality has decreased for me.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like, for example, if you like Mexican food, try to cook Mexican food at your home. Or in my case, I want Chinese food. So either I spend like $80 to get everything I need for Chinese food, or I can spend less than half of that and have my own.
$80? Oh my god, girl.
Yeah, my thing would be learn how to freeze.
Yeah.
Learn how to freeze stuff, make stuff. You freeze it right away.
Mm-hmm.
Portion it out. That's your best bet.
Also,
Or you're gonna waste money.
Man, air fryer. Y'all, I'm so glad
Ooh,
y'all.
I ordered that
air
new one.
fryer. Y'all, I gotta tell y'all thank, because y'all convinced me. Because remember, I was like, I don't need an air fryer.
Air fryer, like you know how you
good for a damn air
have to have
fryer.
a microwave.
Game changer.
No, you have to have an air fryer nowadays. Like
I know. I feel like I use my air fryer way more than my microwave.
That's
now.
me too. That dual, I got the dual one, so I'm doing like. Listen,
So I ordered the new one, Delilah.
the 20 stack. Girl, I'm mad at you now. I gotta get it.
Yo, this is literally how I date DMs go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm the same way with her. So like when she buys something, I'm like, well, we buying it.
I'm like, tell me how it is. Tell me how it goes.
Yeah.
Like,
We got
for
it now.
sure.
We got
Sure,
it.
it's not like I see her buying something. It's like I know Delilah and I know each other will buy good things. Right?
Right.
You know, like I'm gonna be
It's gotta
happy
be a
with
certain
this
quality.
purchase.
It's gotta be a certain
Right.
quality.
Right? Hell yeah. Don't send me no cheap shit.
No. Yep.
I don't even care. I'm totally like aware. Y'all can call me bougie if you want to.
Yeah, Miss
Don't
Nunu
send me
here.
no cheap shit.
It's not bougie. It's knowing what you want.
It is, right?
That's true.
Cheap come out expensive.
Yeah, I started caring a lot more about. As I've gotten older, I started caring a lot more about what I put my money into, and so it has to last me. It can't be something that just tears.
For sure. When you're 20, you're like, yeah, but this is $10.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
now I care whether it's gonna last me a decade or more.
Right.
It has to last me a decade.
Yeah.
Like easy.
Mm-hmm.
So join our Discord because we do have a home channel and we have a food channel. All that good stuff.
Music, music,
Yeah.
everything. Like name it.
Somebody want to grab a link? Please, a 7-day link.
I got you.
Weirdos coming in.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
7 day.
But yeah, so we love y'all. I hope y'all love us. We're gonna get checking off of here soon because it is Snack 30.
See,
It's literally 7:30.
That's a new one. I'm gonna have to. That's not ringing. It's not Snack 30. It's not ringing with me yet. I have to say it a few more times.
What? You know
What Alabama James?
James.
I gotta do it.
We don't have that for the.
Listen, y'all. I got a logo. I want y'all to see. I did the Alabama
Okay.
James logo. I'm gonna let y'all see it after the show.
Yeah. I gotta rewatch that episode. That was the roast, right?
Was it the roast?
Yeah,
It was. Yeah.
If she was
That's
trying to
when it
pronounce Indiana Jones, Alabama James.
And the reason why I said it is because my daughter's friend had been saying it. Like, and I'm like, that's incorrect.
Look, it makes sense. They don't know Indiana Jones.
Yeah, she was like, no, it's like a knockoff, you know? Yeah. Kids are hilarious.
Boogie, Mitchie just reminded me of an author from back in the day, L.A. Banks.
I remember that from back in the day.
Look her up. She was good. It might be time for a reread on that one.
Tell me why my ass was like bringing, not Zane. You remember Zane?
Everybody.
There was another one. There was another one before Zane became popular, and I can't remember that author's name. But anyways, I was bringing them shits to school. Like, I don't know why my mom let me read them, nor why she let me bring them to school.
This is my daughter was talking. She was like, "Mom, I feel like Grandma should have monitored what you read as a child." And I was like,
"Oh yeah."
I need you to go to your room.
I got to listen to Salt and Pepper because they was girls.
That part.
Oh no! Wow.
Yes, and they were not talking about little lady shit.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
Right?
Let's talk about you.
But I can't listen to people rapping, but I can listen to this shit.
Yeah.
All right. Lady, where can the people find you?
You can check me out here. Best thing on a Saturday, in this case Sunday. Thank y'all so much for coming through. The love, I feel it here. I feel it here. You'll check me at my side piece, aka Twitter. I want to stream today, but I gotta cook first. I want to do the division, but I gotta cook first. So, and then after that, we gonna celebrate. We gonna celebrate tonight.
I don't know if she's streaming, but she'll probably be playing later.
Why not? I can stream it.
Why don't you put that dollar up for dollar shots?
Yeah, turn that shit back on.
Yeah, man. You know, if we celebrate it, if we really celebrate it,
I got Incredible Hulk.
Oh, yeah. That way you can go out and fight somebody later.
No. I don't want to do any more charity. But that's okay. Y'all can check me out at Lady Infamous 415 on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, everywhere. Thank you so much.
All right, Miss CHAREECE.
All right, everybody. Girl CHAREECE here. Thank y'all so much for hanging with us for 300 episodes. It is a blessing to have made it this far. I don't know. You know where to find me. I'm always looking at somebody's threads, chats, sending the screenshots to the ladies, reading random shit in the middle of the night, which I'm finna go do after my snacks. But remember, please be kind to people. Remember to wash your hands, wash your ass, wear deodorant, because it is hot as fuck down here in the South. It is what, 7:30 at night, and it's 90 degrees right now.
Don't be coming talking about the man's supposed to smell like a man. No,
he don't. My man is right over there. I shouldn't smell him from across the room.
Right. It's like when you walk by, I should not smell you. Shouldn't be like a wave, you know?
No. But yeah. So thank y'all again for coming through. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for the super chats today. Thank y'all for our regulars who are always showing us love. We love y'all. And we'll see you next week.
Thanks. Delilah with the fresh locks.
Amen. Yeah. So y'all know that you all can follow me on Twitter or Threads at Delilah_HD in case you're right here on GWG 300. I mean, it's a huge milestone. Glad we made it. I look forward to seeing y'all again next weekend. We keep the train going, you know. Yeah, thanks everyone. And bye.
Is that your dog?
Yeah, can you hear him?
Yeah.
He sounds like a grown ass man.
I'm like, who husband is that?
I was like, is my baby sleeping? What is going on here?
It's because he's like up like this. So it's like, look, he's a bulldog.
Delilah.
A fat bulldog, you know. So yeah. It's like everything is here and he's like That.
You got to. You got to
what?
go check DM. Go check the Discord. Go check it real quick.
Y'all not supposed to be talking.
No, that's Delilah.
I got it in the draft, so I figured why not?
Delilah. You got to.
You got to.
That is fabulous.
Yeah.
I could stop laughing when it was done.
Okay.
We could critique it. We could tweak it.
No, like I kind of like it. Like,
A little bit.
Yeah, it might have to be tweaked a little bit, but that's the gist of it.
oh my God.
With the perm.
Yeah.
Okay, now I can't unsee it.
Damn.
As soon as I saw it, I couldn't unsee it.
Oh
so
my
I know,
God, you messed it up.
know. Somebody else saying.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right.
I'll figure something out.
Yeah.
But I love it though. I keep everything else.
So I am. Who am I? LBOOGIE. 0208. It's been a long day. I absolutely love our audience. I can't say it enough. Like, love coming to see my ladies every week. We're gonna plan a cruise for next year, y'all. So we're gonna have GWG Cruise 2025. All right. Be on the lookout for our travel food shorts on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like people really like those when we did that.
Yeah, when they with the food and
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
is that it?
Thanks for coming.
Thank
Y'all
you.
have a beautiful Sunday. Enjoy your Memorial Day. If you see someone in uniform, thank them for the service. This is really for people who are no longer with us. But anything you can do it. I always tell everybody, I'm always going to be the military person. And I'll always tell everybody, do what you can for the military. Because we don't do enough. So, peace, y'all. Have a good one.